screen first.
It's just so heavy.
Okay, we're at session 27.
Fuck. Pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, we just leveled up. Well, they did.
Well, we have to sleep still.
Well, yeah, they're about to level up.
I saw.
Who wants to do the recap?
We woke up here. Can they see it now?
Guys, look. Look over here.
Look with your special eyes.
Look, we woke up. We slept behind this gate. And then we went over here, and we found a like a big mine shaft with an elevator on it.
And we fucked with the chain.
Yeah, and that shit broke.
Collapsed. It was an elevator shaft.
Yeah, it was thousands of years old. In a mithril mine is what we're thinking. And then we went that way.
So that's boring.
Yeah. Then we went this way, and
Found a dagger and a mace.
yeah,
And you had some visions.
yeah, tripped balls.
Came back this way.
Yeah, then we went this way, and then I was here at this point when I found a secret tunnel. You know, secret tunnel.
Yep.
That had the portal that we were kind of looking for, and we sent Cladaro's robot through it, and it disappeared and did not come back. And then we kept going this way, and then there was a dirty gaseous air elemental that was protecting some precious cargo, or what we thought. And then we defeated him, and we went to go look at that precious cargo, and it was a fucking incense burner.
Well, what are you gonna do?
It's all right. And that's where we were. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Seems about right.
I haven't said session 28 though. I haven't said session 28. I thought you said to start that we're at session 27. I think it's that big of an idea.
I think we are because I think we played on the 21st, then on the 4th. Like the last one I'm confident in is. Did we play an extra set? We played an extra session somewhere, didn't we?
Yeah. We did.
When was that one?
Alls I can do is go back and tell you what dates I have. So, how far do you want me to go back? 23, I have 1/7/24.
We can also do this after.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if it would mess Stefan up. Since I noticed it at the beginning, I thought I'd say something.
Do I have a 120? I do have a 120. That was the missing case. So yeah, this is session 28. You're correct.
Okay.
A disadvantage with my arc with fire flanking, but I got the yellow boots, which gives me advantage on stealth.
What, you have disadvantage, so it balances out.
That's 25. That's 26.
How do you see that?
Like
Disadvantage, advantage.
Okay.
Like, how would you put that into the...
Okay. Start over. Transition off Begayan. This is session 28.
Time to look at stuff.
So you guys are in, this southernmost room, or I guess westernmost room, technically speaking. There's the bundle of leathers, or not leathers, but bedding in the corner. A iron grate that blocks the southern portion of the room, and then a brass egg on a plinth from which the smoke creature emerged.
I'm gonna go up on the altar.
Okay. There's a grate.
Is it like a door, or is it just like a...
There is a door, but it's closed.
I'll try and open the door.
It opens easily.
Classic.
I'm gonna pick up the bronze egg.
It's fairly dense, intricately carved. The altar itself is also, and honestly, the whole part of the room gives off shrine vibes. To what, you're not exactly sure, but there's definitely imagery of some sort of... No happy creatures depicted here. Definitely devils or demons or outsiders or something not fun. And then on the plinth is the brass safe, which is about, I'd say about this large, carved with tiny openings around that let air through the inside of it, intended with a top that comes off, letting you to put incense, put it back on, light it, and then the incense will obviously come out. And while the egg itself doesn't seem to match the carvings in the rest of this part of the room, it does have like intricate carvings that they just seem vaguely decorative and not intended to represent anything specific.
Okay. I got an egg.
It does look fancy.
Over and go.
Ooh, egg?
As he comes back down, I'm
It's
going
probably
up,
worth a pretty
and I'm
penny.
gonna go inspect and
Flip.
do like a.
Flip it.
I'm gonna do an investigation and then a history or religion.
On what
The depictions.
depictions? You could do history. You could do religion. You could do arcana. Those are all they can all sort of apply different ways.
Okay.
Also, the door technically, I forgot, I misread something. Was lightly stuck, but RJ would have been easily able to bust that thing
he
open
didn't.
probably.
Okay. So I'll just do an arcana check then. Oop, 9.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
You definitely get a. Double check. I was the wrong thing here. Yeah, you definitely get a demonic vibe from it.
Yeah.
What exactly, you're not sure, but you've kind of ruled out devils, for example, and
Okay.
Are
things
there
of that
words?
nature.
Are there words on the wall?
No.
Investigating the wall.
Did we look through that pile in the corner? No.
You guys did. You guys found notes written in Thessalonian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those notes. Do I still have those? Because I held them and then we started fighting.
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay. Here, let's put the egg and these notes in the bag of holding.
That's a good idea. I'm putting the notes in the egg.
Who carries a bag of holding?
I do.
Just remember.
Yeah.
I mean, Sif carries it. Hang on,
Can I get Lucas? Well, I should say Ben, Baldy, and Cladaro to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Sick.
Oh, guess what?
What?
Nat 1.
That was in a D20.
Nat 1 plus 3.
Roll an 8 though.
That was a 5. Ooh.
Nat 20.
Damn, both sides of the spectrum.
7.
7's today.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It was a nat 6, but still.
But yeah, the items go in the bag without any problem.
Oh.
They always do.
Okay.
Assuming that's not full, you guys should probably keep track of
I
that.
feel like we're
We-
cursing
we kind of
ourselves
are.
with all these
We were supposed to do that
objects. We're
before
like,
the
stick them all
session.
So then we
We're definitely
leveled
not
up.
careful.
Huh?
Then we leveled up and then it was
Yeah.
scrambling.
Let's.
Why not add
We'll
to
do
the
it
collection?
before next session.
We need
or
a
even in
special
between.
ring for these things. We
I'll
gotta,
look
like,
at the.
get
Hey, Stefan, with my
Remember that
passive
we
perception,
said
did I
access and
feel,
put all of our
did I
stuff
perceive
rather than
why
put
I
it
made
around.
a wisdom saving
Good
throw?
idea. And we just need to get some
No.
teleportation.
No.
Or we can
It's worth the
It's
shot.
worth asking.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was making a stupid
I want to go pull on this thing. Did you share with us that there are levelers and knobs on this thing that move?
RJ, we're about to long
Did
rest.
anybody
Just
check
wait till
the-
then to pull on.
Let's sleep first.
Did anybody check the altar?
I was making a sex joke.
We're sleeping first.
Baldy did.
Get it?
That was just
All right. It was funny.
Thank you.
All right, let's go take a long rest then.
Are we doing it right here?
We could do it right here.
I'm
We could
sleeping
go
on
I'd-
this
I'd
pile
say
of dirty
let's-
old rags.
Let's go into the trapped room. Or that area.
That was upstairs.
How about we just lock ourselves in this cage?
These demon walls are giving me weird vibes, though.
Yeah, I'd say we should go outside.
Okay.
Long rest.
We can.
So back through
like
this
back
and up,
sleep here?
up the
No,
rope.
outside.
Oh, like, oh, okay.
We have to do
Because
this
relatively speaking,
Huh?
like through the forges.
How far was this drop? We have to climb a rope?
You would have to climb a rope, yes.
It's like 100 feet, right?
Or in one of these rooms.
I'd say one of these.
Oh yeah, that's.
Let's lock ourselves in one of those rooms.
But you guys also had that. You tripped
Let's
balls in there.
Go into a
That's
different
why we
one.
want to sleep in that room.
I kind of want to sleep in that room.
I mean, it's the only one I really like. And it's the biggest. I don't like the oblong ones.
I mean, you guys don't have to sleep in here. Me and Clyde are sleeping in
It's
here.
like falling asleep to a movie. You can literally just watch history. On
Are you guys sleeping in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep.
Or you can serve the flagpole.
But how much rest are you gonna get if you're that tied
Can
into
we
the
shut
movie?
this door?
Yeah, we can shut
Sucks.
the door. Does the door open into the room
Not too
or
late
out
now.
of the room? Like, does it open into the room?
Which? Oh, that's gonna be into the room.
Okay.
Cool. So we
Into
can,
that short hallway.
can we prop?
Oh, so it opens like this.
No, it
It
opens.
opens
so that you can walk down the hallway
Is there any kind
without
of
the main
locks I
hallway
can
without
pick?
blocking.
Alright.
So
Anything I can
can we?
lock
Yeah, can we
or-
block it, lock it, do whatever?
You can pop, lock, and drop it. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna lock the door.
Oh, you want-
Okay. That's gonna be a disabled device check because you don't have the key.
So. That's
Or I guess that's
Sleight of hand.
That's sorry. That's gonna be a
I rolled a
sleight of hand. Yeah.
Nice.
19 plus something.
Yeah.
He likes the shit.
Probably
out of it.
0. What's your dex?
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
21.
21. Yeah, you lock it.
He locks the fucking shit out of
I
that
gotta watch
door.
this. Let me have my back.
Wow.
Oh shit.
I can take first watch.
I'm not doing one.
I'm not fucking doing one.
Yeah, no.
I'll take second watch.
Third.
Because I can do a double watch because I only need
I think
4
you
hours
guys
of rest in a night.
Take my watch.
So I'll do 4 hours of watch.
I gotta revive my robot,
Yeah.
which really does nothing with me.
Ben walks in the corner, tilts his hat down, and says, "None of you guys take my watch."
I'm gonna sleep.
First watch, second watch, third watch.
Plus 11.
Any other watches?
Those three.
He said he
So
was
I
in
said-
two, right?
Yeah, because I can take 2.
Okay. Which one of how's everyone's HP doing?
Yeah.
I'm at 32 out of 50.
39 out of 47 before the
I guess give me percentages. I guess what I'm looking for. Vague percentages.
So
exactly.
with our
75.
new HP
60%.
Okay.
64%.
with the new HP added.
It's easy. No, not with the new HP
We haven't
added.
taken a long
Oh,
rest
okay.
yet.
94%.
Okay.
Great year.
75.
75.
100.
100. Okay.
You all die.
Yeah. Wake up, Dad.
Okay.
What just happened?
They're screwed.
Oh no.
I love this feeling.
I'm sure you fucking do.
Okay.
Do we want to fight the fortress again? Well, it's too late now. We can fight it,
It's
but-
too late now.
He locked the shit out of the door. He rolled over
We're fine.
19.
No one can get through this door. My locks have never failed.
Yeah.
The door has failed.
Well, during the night, you all bust out your camping equipment, your red bedrolls, trying to make this room full of broken weapons and discarded ancient rotting wood comfortable for you all. I assume one of you has some way to make a light source that lasts the whole night, hopefully, but maybe not. Maybe
That glowing around.
Yeah, glowing rock.
yeah, that would work.
It's a 5 light radius.
To
Could
keep
start a fire.
Could do a couple.
with no ventilation.
Yeah.
And as far as you can all tell, things are pretty quiet. At about the 6-hour mark, when RJ, we'll say the 7-hour mark, when RJ is sort of doing your second shift, and you guys are basically almost at your full rest. There's this brief moment where you just kind of like lean your head back against the wall and just rest your eyes for a second. Not falling asleep, but just it's been 7 hours of dead quiet, and your eyes could use a quick break. But when you open them, you see a woman standing in the doorway. Door's still closed, but there's a figure standing there, It's just that in that 5x5 squid area. Yeah, right there. Sort of standing there. No weapons visible. Her arms sort of crossed delicately in front of her. And you also notice that all of your companions are awake as well. Oh. And you all see this woman standing there.
Oh.
Hi.
Weirdly, as you try to move and speak, you don't seem able to. You just seem sort of paralyzed for the moment.
Can my eyes move?
You feel like you can look around the room, but like you don't feel like you're moving at the same time. It's a strange feeling. The woman herself is has gradients of color, but she's glowing from like as if made of red light. She doesn't seem to be entirely substantial. And as she stands there for a few seconds, she almost begins to the glow begins to fade slightly, though not entirely. And her appearance becomes a little more concrete, though you still believe that she isn't entirely real. She looks like this.
Is this everybody or just RJ?
Everyone.
Oh shit.
Dope.
Badass.
I better roll good initiative.
Yeah.
She takes a moment to look at each of you. And no sort of anger in her eyes or aggression. And she begins to speak. I am Rune Lord Sorshin.
I figured.
Fear not, for I am not your foe. Alasnist has risen once again, as you fear, and we will both benefit from her defeat. She has left Zinbakrahan to seek power elsewhere, and as she does, all of you must prepare. I have been watching all of you. You seem heroes who might stand against her, but not without assistance. Seek out Thembidos, Alasnist's murdered predecessor, in the forlorn sepulchres beyond the weeping dragons. With an abyssal runestone from the Gauntlet of Fury, his unquieted spirit can be compelled to aid you, though perhaps not without some conflict. Exercise caution, for even humbled as he is today, the serpent still bears teeth. When you are done with him, seek me in Corvosa. We have much to discuss. And as soon as she finishes talking, she vanishes. RJ, you pop your head off the wall, look back, and she's gone. The four of you are roused from your sleep. For real this time.
Whoa.
I had a weird dream.
Did they actually see this?
They saw it while they were sleeping.
While they were sleeping.
It seemed to have been some sort of dream.
But you saw us as awake. We were awake, right? In RJ's eyes?
There's another ghost lady.
I think I had one of those weird dreams again.
Me too.
But you guys saw that too.
Wait, did we all see the same thing?
That pretty girl with the red hair in the doorway?
Cersei.
That was her.
Cersei!
She didn't have red hair. She was just was glowing light. Yeah.
I'm trying to clap some.
Did anybody
images.
get anything with what she said?
Star Trek. This chair's gonna break.
Great commitment.
We gotta find Thimble and take the Infinity Stone and the gauntlets, and Thimble's gonna help us defeat Aslazin.
I don't think we had the same dream.
Anos, they.
Aslan, who was there when the "Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch." I was there when it was written. Some Chronicles of Narnia for you.
Yep. Thank you.
That
was good.
That was pretty cool. We get a full long rest here and level up?
Yeah, you finish your long rest and get your level up.
Well, I hope we got all that information from her.
So I have an interesting question about that whole scenario.
Mm-hmm.
The new rune I learned, I would have theoretically learned it in that 4 hours in between my first and second shift.
Sure.
I cannot be surprised any longer.
So this wasn't...
A surprise?
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't really a surprise. It's not like... It was simply a message delivered in your sleep. For 4 of you, that was easy. For 1 of you, it was in a moment of dozing.
I see.
That's all.
Interessant.
Well, now we have more goal missions to accomplish.
We've got more missions, boys.
Missions.
We gotta finish what we came here for, though.
Yeah. Let's
Oh.
Did you get all that?
One other thing I forgot.
More or less.
As the vision concluded, you would have all seen in your mind's eyes. The hell just happened?
Sorry.
Okay. You see a vision of a partially collapsed stone archway, carved in the shape of 2 weeping dragons. Their necks sort of raised up, so their horned heads are kind of like locked together.
Weeping?
Mm-hmm. This would have actually, not at the conclusion of the message, it would have been as she was describing where to go. It's overgrown with foliage, and a cave entrance can be seen beyond it.
So out of character, just so I'm clear as what happened, we have to go get a rune stone and a rune gauntlet to get Thump, whatever his name was, at that other place. And he was the predecessor to Alasnus.
I will post a message in
Sweet.
the file.
Hell yeah.
I was editing it because there was some. I had a few GM notes mixed in.
So, like, not all Rune Lords were bad, technically.
Make a history check.
Fuck.
They're all good.
6.
You have no idea.
Fuck!
And Saoirse was defeated by Alasnus, or was she the one that attacked?
Coltree.
The other place we were just at.
Rudder's Cove? Magnemar?
Magnemar.
You're asking if she attacked Magnemar?
She said Alasnus defeated her?
She said that Alasnus' predecessor was murdered, and his name's Thibodeus?
No, that,
Diabetes.
You're talking about Saoirse, or you're talking about something else?
I'll figure it out.
That
Okay.
tickled me.
Diabetes.
Where's Zim Baccaron?
We're gonna go vacationing.
That you would
in
recognize
Fabulous.
as Hollow Mountain, where you are.
Okay, that's right.
That's simply what she knows it as.
Yeah.
I see. Sorshan would benefit from Alasnus' defeat. Because all the Rune Lords kind of hate each other.
Yeah, she's got friends.
Yeah.
Was Saoirse, which one
Yeah,
is
she likes
Sorshan?
big boys.
Which one is she? Do we know that?
Like what?
I don't think you guys know all
Let's
the
keep
Rune
it.
Lords' names and
Are
what.
you kidding me?
That's something you can ask someone who would know,
Mm-hmm.
or one of you can roll a check besides Tomas or Baldy because he just rolled.
I'll do it.
Sure. What are you rolling?
Yeah.
You got
What,
history.
What? Yeah!
History or Arcana would probably be best here.
That's good.
Unless you got something else, you can make an argument.
Man.
It's really insight because she just visited us. And the insight was, who are you?
I'll give it to you on a natural 20 on insight.
13. So for a history, that would be a 15.
15.
10 better than me.
Ooh, you know what?
9 actually.
Oh no, that's not true actually.
What did you
Yeah.
just check for?
History. Oh, to see if who's
I feel like we've heard the name
the Rune Lord Sortion before,
Okay.
You might have.
because we don't really know exactly.
That's more
That's
what
right,
I was
yeah,
asking
right.
if we had heard it before.
Yeah.
Not like in character, like have we discussed Sortion before?
We can use the message one.
We could.
Do I know where Corvosa is?
Yes, Corvosa is the only other major city in Varissia. It's located closer to. Does anyone have the Varissia map handy? Is it around here?
No, I don't have any article.
Eric has it.
Derek has it.
Okay. It is. Can't find it. Oh, there it is. It's on the shore, all the way down here.
So around the horn.
So yeah, Magdamar's over here.
People are so needy.
Yeah, Magdamar's over here.
That's all.
Corvosa's over here.
We're the big island, the small island right now.
You're what?
We're on the big
Oh, that's not
You're-
even an
you're
island.
here.
That's a compass.
There's Magdamar. There's
That's
Corvosa.
not an island.
I
That's
thought
a
this giant thing in the
compass.
corner was an island. It was just a compass.
That's
Okay.
So we have to go there.
Eric would know Corvosa specifically because it's heavily aligned with Sheliax. It was the city, the people who founded Magdamar left because they hated it.
I don't blame them. Place sucks.
Sucks.
And can I roll a history check to see if I know anything about the forlorn sepulchres or the weeping dragons?
You know that place in the undead starting area, the sepulcher?
That's what we were just talking about. Yeah.
Same word. Roll. So as specifically as an educated man, high intelligence, you would just know that a sepulcher is just like a mausoleum, like tomb, monument sort of deal.
Okay.
But you can go and roll a history check to try and know more specifically about the forlorn sepulchers.
I think it's an 18. Let me double check the plus.
Where's the forlorn sepulcher? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And the weeping
18.
dragons.
You.
That's after seeing that image too, right? Of the weeping dragons.
Yeah, it seems that she was trying to show you how to get there, and that image that you saw, there is sort of with it comes like some vague knowledge that
Or things to do we don't know how to do.
lets you think that being very vague here, that entrance you saw in your vision, just that you all saw, was on the southeastern slopes of the island
Of this
Which
island?
is kind of
Yeah.
nice. That was a nice little compliment.
of Hollow Mountain Island. Riven Drake Island, I think it's actually called. Yeah.
But wait a minute.
So yes, River Drake Island.
But Erica, you have heard of it being mentioned as one of the levels in Hollow Mountain, but past that, you get the sense that it's a dangerous place, but how dangerous compared to everything else that you've encountered here hasn't exactly been safe, so it doesn't really give you a lot to go on.
Okay. Yeah. I reiterate that to the group. I say I think it's here on this island, guys. Are we gonna take care of business now, or are we gonna head back home first and come back?
Well, are we able to use the ship? Isn't it gone? Or are they still
They're
docked?
waiting for us.
Okay.
I think we need to figure out how to shut these things down
Yes.
first,
Shut
and then
these down and
mess
The
with
portal.
portal.
the
and
portal,
Send messages back.
and then go from there.
Okay.
Check the hinge jaw.
That's I pointed to it.
Oh, is
All
that
right.
what's at the end there? That weird mushroom.
face.
Should have moved.
Is that a face?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay. I'm gonna go
No,
pull on the
not like-
levers Baldy told us about in
Yeah.
his head.
That's a long way to move
Careful.
over.
It might be trapped. It might like shoot out like a poison arrow or something.
It might be a trap.
I'm gonna check it for any sort of
I'm with you.
trap.
Make an investigation check.
I'll give you my.
I'll put that in here.
An advantage.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, so
Yeah, can go from there.
14.
-1.
Yep, to my investigation.
Looking at the lever, it seems to be fairly straightforward. You think it probably opens the jaw.
Wasn't there something with the ear too?
The lever is in the ear.
I see. All right, I pull it.
Okay, let me double check.
That's what she said.
Are you playing this?
I am.
Squeaky.
Are you guys with us?
Yeah.
Wait, Jake. Jake has DM inspiration.
He does.
You do.
Forgot about that.
So.
He doesn't have the die.
Oh. Well, then he doesn't have.
It's
it.
only one. It's just a die.
Didn't know that. Dice is plural.
The mouth,
That die was just short for dice.
sort of like with the ching 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 ching, kind of like slowly pops down as it opens. You see the reflection of gemstones within.
Ooh.
Followed very quickly thereafter with a huge burst of green smoke. Everyone, please make a reflex save.
Is that Dex?
Yes. Yes. Dexterity saving throw.
13.
13 is the magic number.
No, I don't think so.
16.
Guess what? Nat 1. +7. So 8. But nat 1.
13. She got 13. That hit you?
I also have.
So if you rolled
My constitution.
less than 13,
No, not Constitution, Dexterity.
Oh, thank you.
you
Yeah.
take
Saving
19
throws.
points of acid damage.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If you roll 13 or higher, you only take 9 points of acid damage.
Ah!
Oh,
What's my
ow.
vision?
I just got this
Where
HP.
is it?
So did I. Fuck.
All right. The acid comes out onto the gems or like shoots out?
It shoots out from behind, seemingly a vent in that roof of the mouth that sort of like
I knew it was gonna be
pushes out and
trapped.
then forward.
I should have fucking hid.
And it
Oh, wait.
The
is
gems,
continuous or it's just like
it's
a
one big burst that doesn't continue.
Consent.
And before you can, it comes out so quickly that you all inhale before you can react and get it too much in your lungs. That's what causes the damage.
So you take no damage.
Oh, because you have evasion now?
Yeah.
Here we go. With the rogue shit.
This doesn't count as poison.
With the
Literally the
rogue shit.
this is
First
poison damage,
possible,
so you would take
like,
half
roll
again.
you make,
Do you have resistance or
50
advantage or
evasion.
both?
That's a good question. I think I have resistance.
So you would take half of half. If,
There's a quadrille.
well, actually, no, reflex save was.
Yeah.
You pass.
You
You
pass,
rolled- Did you roll a 13 or higher, Lucas?
Yeah.
That's 9.
With
9 damage?
without my dex.
What do you mean without your?
Yes, 19 or 9.
Without the actual modifier.
Oh.
He rolled. He like I rolled a 15.
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
Oh, I just guessed.
Why isn't it
Yeah.
going?
Well, you can keep looking. If you do have resistance to poison, you would only take 4 damage instead of 9.
Thank you.
So you go make that update if you find that out.
I'm gonna reach in and grab. How many? Is it like a whole thing of gems, or are they loose leaf? Are
It's
they
a
attached?
whole variety of relatively. I mean, I guess gems aren't normally this big, right?
Yeah.
But probably. Maybe like 40 or 50 small gemstones.
Glad.
I
hand
do
me the
have
bagel.
resistance.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, was it so I take 4?
Yeah.
Take 4
much?
instead of 9, so heal 5.
Right, okay, good.
How much would I? How much would the
Wasn't sure
gems
if it-
weigh?
Which was 4 or 5.
Probably less than 2 pounds.
I'm gonna open the bag of holding and start scooping them.
Before we do that, I'm just gonna mage hand them out and just lay them on the ground, see if anything else happens.
So he's gonna remember.
Okay.
So if you didn't take any damage.
Sorry, that's real loud.
That's what
Nothing
I'm
else happens.
literally gonna do.
Okay.
My next
You're able
level.
to get the gems out, put them on the
But
floor.
if I
Okay,
do
sorry.
passing,
RJ.
They are now harder to pick up.
if I pass, then I don't get any
Well,
damage.
yeah.
If fail,
I mean, then I.
then
Once
You-
that, I
you
can just
fall
in.
mage hand them back in.
I'm
Yeah.
throwing them all in the bag
Yeah.
of holding.
I just wanted to make sure nothing else was going on.
Make a wisdom check.
Me?
Yeah, just roll 20 at your wisdom modifier.
17.
Oh yeah, you have no trouble picking the gems up with your mage hand.
I can
Off
use
the
my
floor.
reaction to have them change.
I help him. I'm just
So
scooping
I
them
don't
out
have
of
to
the.
move
yeah.
every time.
Just smiling at all the gems.
Go ahead and write them down as as Forges of Wrath gemstones or something like that. Something that when you ask me how much they're worth, I can find them.
Okay.
Forges of gemstones.
Forges of Wrath gemstone.
Didn't we have something of like endless water, or did we not have a decanter of endless water? Am I making that up?
I have a pouch of stinky water someone made me take.
I thought we had a thing.
You
Of,
decided. You're like, I'm gonna keep this.
Yeah,
This
I
will
feel
come
like
in
he
handy.
should have like made something.
You-
where we can stick all that
I'm a
water
hero
in,
for that.
And then we go out to the forges like a fire hose.
I'm assuming that pouring water on these forges is not going to be the solution, but it's a place to start.
Or it'll piss it off.
Well, then we have one other combat.
Okay. What if we took the water
Did you build another robot during your?
Yeah, of course. Yes.
from the pool?
That's what we were talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is he
I'm
the
one
same?
story behind
Is he
that.
the same robot, or do you like change him up at all?
Okay. He just came back.
Okay. So
It's the same.
is that we're gonna try pouring water on the forges and see
Because
what?
my theory was maybe if we take the water out, that might take some power away from the portal. So
Right.
possibly
birds?
two birds, one stone.
Possibly two birds, one stone.
My also suggestions that we should work our way backwards, so we should get rid of this portal first. And that way, in case something happens here, we can still go up, or we still have to go down here maybe. I don't know if we want to
Yeah.
see what's down there.
I mean, I'd love to steal. I mean, if we can get some big chunks of mithril, that's treasure.
Treasure.
I love that stuff. I mean, the worst case scenario, we just blow this bitch up and get out. At the end, she doesn't.
I got those. I got those fart bombs.
Yeah.
All right.
Fireball shatter.
So
It is
we're gonna go
definitely-
into the portal room first.
That's true.
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
All right. Open the door to the portal room.
I'll stand.
follow, yeah.
I'm gonna stand guard in the hallway because
Are you gonna build something to scoop water out with?
It's gonna take me a couple days,
Is it?
probably. I mean, I don't have any plan, or never started, so.
we are in a mine. Can I go in here and see if there's a fucking bucket?
There were dirty old broken down mine
You
carts.
you do find all kinds of things along those along that kind of train of thought. However, everything you find is like rotted away.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Thousands of years old.
Does anybody have a spell that just like fucking pushes water?
There is a spell called Control Water.
I look
I
at
don't think
Seth,
anyone has that.
Yeah,
Well,
you better start with
create or destroy water.
You have that?
No, this is not a spell anymore.
I don't have control.
You
water.
can destroy
I want
water.
destroy. I want to see
You
this.
destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range. Alternatively, you destroy fog in a 30-foot cube within range.
Somewhere the Fullmetal Alchemist is screaming.
What if you destroy that pool of water? What if you
Is it a
dry it
first
out?
level spell or is it a cantrip?
First level.
Oh,
Well,
so you-
transmutation. Yeah.
Okay, Control Water is a spell.
I have
It's
potter's
crazy.
tools.
However, it's a 4th level spell.
You can make a pot.
All right.
What if she did that though? What would
It's a
Try
first
it.
level spell. She only has a certain amount of spots. It only destroys 10 gallons of water.
Well,
that
I
can't
don't
hold.
use my spells very often, so. I don't
Right. How many first level spell slots
it's
do you have?
it's
Three.
not deep, you said, right?
So I can try
There's
it.
more than
I can try
30
it 3
gallons
times,
of water.
right?
Right, but there's more than 30
But
gallons
then
of
I
water.
can't
It would
do it
make
after
a
that.
small. It would make a dent. It wouldn't do nothing, but it wouldn't. It would be
We could
enough.
see. We could test if it weakens it, basically.
Cast it once.
But then
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
But I think creating water on the forges is more useful than
Probably,
destroying the
yeah,
water.
probably.
Do whatever. You know what? That's D&D.
Dude,
Do
what-
something and
what
we
about-
react.
What would shatter? Doing a shatter right in the middle of the pond, of the pool.
Yeah.
Because, but I mean, we might just
mean-
all run back in.
It would.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can put.
I got a bunch.
You
of
can
new spells.
move fog. She said, or destroy
No,
fog.
Destroy fog.
And
Oh,
move- I
F.
can
You can
create
create
it
fog.
too.
Well, I was gonna say I might be able to create fog, but if she can't control it, then it doesn't do it as good. I was like, I can cast fireball in the water,
I can control it.
lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
If we heat up all the water,
I have a bunch of new stuff that I already can.
and make it go to steam and just.
Let's do something. I don't care.
Let's do something.
Uh,
Enlarge, reduce.
I could try and persuade the water to help us.
I mean, do we even
Thomas's laugh was so forced. Like, all right, I'm done with this guy.
do we even have any idea how to shut the portal down aside from removing the water?
It seems like the water's powering it, so I mean that's our only hunch. I think.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think we learned.
I'm gonna. Can I do another investigation on this?
Yeah, we'll try again. It's been a day.
16.
Total?
Yeah.
An Arcana?
Oh, Arcana. 19.
19.
I also weirdly have advantage in Arcana now because of my new rune. I have a -1 in Arcana, but I have advantage.
Yeah, there you go. I don't have advantage.
I also have advantage on insight checks, +0. Although I think we switched that insight to intimidation.
You, Thomas, I mean, you think that there are two ways. This is two obvious ways, at least. Well, I guess potentially three. Option one is to bring someone very competent in dispelling magic to just literally disenchant this thing. But that would require a very high level of magic, since this, based on the runes, you believe that this is probably a very high level enchantment from like rune lord level shit. Not something you can do right now. The second option is to physically break the portal.
Oh.
To literally smash it until it falls apart. It's going to be reinforced with magic and difficult to whittle down, and there might be some feedback involved. It might be painful. And option 3 is to get rid of his power source, the water.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I can comprehend languages,
Okay.
and I could cast this.
The walls in this room are covered in Thessalonian as well.
Well, maybe it'll give us a hint.
It's worth a try.
When the fuck could you?
He's got a.
I just switched it out at level 7.
I imagine you.
Yeah.
I can see.
Technically,
Wait.
technically he has to be touching the wall.
I even have
If it's a written language, he has to touch it.
That is
Well,
true.
he can touch it. Let's
Yeah.
do that. Okay.
I cast it, and then what? Do I-
Okay. Yeah. So you
Okay.
cast it, and you just watch as all of the runes in Thessalonian on the whole border of the room suddenly morph their shape into not even a language that they don't transform into common. They almost transform into like thought.
Mm-hmm.
And as you read these individually indecipherable messages, they just start making sense to you.
Cool.
The room seems to be covered in their instructions for how to use this portal. Unfortunately, after a few minutes of looking into it, you realize that it's going to take you at least an hour to comprehend all of this. How long does comprehend languages last?
1 hour. It does.
1 hour? Okay.
Yep.
Ain't got shit going on.
Yep. So you like go, oh boy, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, but you start diving into it. You're able to sort of decipher that this portal can be attuned to multiple different locations. What the?
Yeah. There you go.
However, the process of doing so requires years of study to master. It can be attuned to specific locations much more easily. For example, there's a receiving portal, as you know, in Roderick's Cove. It would be easier to attune it there than it would be to, say, your room in the inn that you stayed in. Just a random place that has no correlation to this portal.
But it is possible.
In theory, yes. Just would take years of practice to get there.
Fair.
But yeah, you get the impression that this portal could be used to travel virtually anywhere. at least in the immediate area of like sort of Rissia. That said, or as I was saying, you can. It is sort of intended to be aimed at specific predetermined places, such as Rogers Cove. You assume there are other such places, but you do not have any knowledge of them inherently by reading these instructions. It seems to have been by somebody recently reattuned to somewhere else that's not Roderick's Cove.
Perhaps there was a Lasness leaving.
Do I remember if any of the images that I saw from my dream happened to match anything I see in the portal that it was flashing? Did my dream images that I saw like that showed the place every?
Oh no. You don't see similarities. You do. There. One second.
Do I still see my robot in it?
No, he died. Remember when you build a new robot, the other one died.
Oh, maybe it's still in the.
That could be.
I have shape water. That's a cantrip that I can move a little bit of water and move a little bit.
How much?
A 5-foot cube at a time, it says.
Oh, that's a lot of water.
That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water.
It's a cantrip. So.
You can do it.
That's.
I had to look through. I knew I had another.
That's it. That'll do, pig. I'm not calling you a pig. That was kind of just the quote.
I want to pretend like it's because you guys are now spending a whole hour studying this room and not because the friends mentioned it last time.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the images that you don't recognize as well in the flashing portal looks like this.
That we don't reckon. Oh, that we do.
You've never seen that before.
That guy?
That's a new thing we saw. They're seeing.
It was in the portal last time you were in the room.
I see.
I just forgot to tell you.
Hey,
Creepy.
that's the guy. We never saw him, did we? He was just described to us. That's the guy that looks like the tentacle man.
Okay.
RJ, despite having the lowest intelligence, has the best memory.
I'm an idiot savant.
I know. No, I just mean like, I'm saying basically Jakob remembers this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Where's the name?
You know, buddy boy who took us here, who had the magic forest hut
Yeah.
wall thing. He told us about this man with a tentacle.
Oh. Oh.
There's a man with a tentacle.
I guess you'd also see people wearing similar clothing as the ones you fought outside the grab.
Those look like those idiots we fought.
They're cultists.
They're stuck in there? I don't know what's happening.
And of course, you still see the robot as well.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's Greg.
Yeah. The other robot's like.
The ones we fought right outside.
They look similar, but they're not. though.
Thank you.
So, these cultists must have got sucked in here. Somebody pushed them in trying to figure out how to close the portal like we did.
Or they were just trying to use the portal and see if it worked.
No, I don't think so.
Huh. Okay. Do you think?
Okay.
Yeah, you know how we threw the robot in?
Uh-huh.
Somebody probably tied a rope to these guys and threw them in.
Maybe not a rope, but maybe they were told. To
Maybe
go
a
over.
rope bot. I'm so sorry.
There we go.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
So,
Stefan almost kicked me out.
The ceiling collapses.
That drops dead.
smite. You were smote.
I appreciate it.
Rope, but okay.
Let's try putting some water on these forges.
Sif, how much water can you move?
5.
She can shape water, and she can move that. correct? I'm assuming.
I don't know. I would need to hear the spell description.
You were
Wait,
thinking-
hold on. I'm
It's a
finding it.
cantrip.
Sorry, I'm like looking through everything because I didn't realize I had access to more spells now.
It's shape water cantrip.
Fits within. You manipulate it to do one of the following ways. You instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water as you direct up to 5 feet in any direction. Ooh. The
Um,
movement
move
doesn't
5
have,
feet.
but it's like it'll fall back in. But if we have something,
If we get the water out of the pool, what's the ground around it? Is it like tapered towards the pool that the water will fall back in?
Is the room at an angle?
you can cause the water to form into a simple shape seen in your direction. This lasts for an hour.
Let's just get fucking buckets and just.
You think
Freeze
that
it.
if you dumped all the water on the outside of the pool, yes, a good portion of it would eventually make its way back into the pool.
What if we set up something so it works?
You think some of the if you set up something sure that the water can't roll back in? Yeah, that could work. You think
Freeze
you-
it and we can cut it.
I was thinking about freezing.
you think that while while the construction of this facility is pretty immaculate, you don't think that the stones on the floor are watertight, in the sense that some water wouldn't seep through the cracks, especially since how old this place is. But that would be slow going. Yeah, there's paths here.
Is it-
Before we do anything else, we should check the phone call rock.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys were expecting any more responses, right?
You never heard anything about the statue guy?
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
heard anything about that?
I think they told us what it was, but they didn't have any further information.
What do you guys remember what they said it was?
It was a demon.
I thought you guys figured it out.
There's
That
a
was-
demon effigy.
Yeah,
So they said, well, look into it more.
yeah. We should ask how turn off forges.
Great ask. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you guys probably would have gotten a message yesterday, right? Because did you guys long rest or short rest by the mouth here?
Short rest.
Short rest here,
Short rest.
and then we long rested in that
And you
room.
guys got a message yesterday back already or no?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say I don't think you guys did. Actually, no, I guess you would have. Yeah. Okay. So today you get a new message about that.
You got mail.
Basically. Okay. Not the effigy. $25 limit. This is what I'm thinking about right now.
You like how we don't even know how to turn off the. We're here, great. How do we turn it
How
off?
turn off forge.
I have an iron pot in my pack.
Oh, yeah.
Start scooping.
We could additionally freeze it, break it apart, move it.
Who has freeze?
Caught my shorts.
She can freeze water.
If you cast a spell multiple times, you can have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time. You can dismiss such an effect as an action.
If I had that spell up, it's so good for cocktails. Oh my god.
What's his magical
Wait for
goggles do?
Delise to get back too. Oh, he's back.
Okay.
The message comes in as
Eyes of the Eagle?
we believe what you found is a Lamash 2 effigy. We have found little, but causes causes, and there's an actual pause here in her message. Complications to mothers with children, or carrying child.
Shit.
Monsters
Oh.
instead of babies.
So this, yeah. So
Ooh,
the
your
demons.
dream.
So
Her
the
dream.
demons behind all, or whatever this
Moshtu.
guys behind what's happening in
Where did
Magma.
Sorsha, Captain,
Captain Sorsha.
where did she get the effigy, the statue
She wanted gambling.
in Magnamar?
She said.
I'm guessing where the mothers had the child. The mother had the.
Who knows Magnamar well? Anyone here? Like whose character would have a backstory reason to know Magnamar well?
Not me.
If
If anyone,
Sif
it's you.
would know a little bit just from traveling. Not a lot.
A
You would
little
know.
bit,
You
yeah.
would know some.
I
Eric wouldn't know much at all.
I'm in the party because we traveled together in our travels. So if he knows,
I'll say
I might know
you
some.
three make intelligence checks or history if you have it's better.
Both -1.
Hey, I'm lucky, so I get to re-roll.
15.
13.
Well, it's better than
You have DM inspo if you want to use it.
Not on this.
I know.
+1 or history.
Excuse me.
9.
Okay, so you, Sif and RJ.
Actually 10. Sorry.
You're too busy drinking on
Yeah.
the travels. Forgetting what the mayor is. Or...
To
No
learn about
wonder why-
history.
I'm already doing Magnamar really well.
It eats him on, talks it to sleep. What can I say? So basically, Magnamar is a
Alright,
great
who?
place.
Who?
for-
Anyone have a Magnamar map?
Yeah.
Ricky's got it all.
Up down the table. Oh wow, actually, shit. It's really hard for me to tell exactly, but I could point out the exact building. But Captain Sorshan mentioned the place she was at. It's known as the Osprey Club.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait.
No, the Osprey.
Double check that. Oh wait, no.
Is Flea Bottom from Game of Thrones or is it in this campaign?
Flea bottom.
Or if Game of
Okay.
Thrones?
I believe it's the Osprey Club, which is around this part of the city. It's like right around where the Leash Pointer is. And it's on the summit. And all three of you would know approximately where it is in the city. Sif, since you were the one that had the dream, you know that the location of your dream was down here on the low cleft, right against the wall.
So kind of close.
Kind of close, but still.
Not right there.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry,
There might be more than one of these statues around.
our intelligence check was just the knowledge of Magnamar, where the Osprey Club is, that she mentioned to us. Okay, thank you.
But you have to. Not any woman, like, this is an immaculate conception, right?
No, it corrupts existing
Okay.
pregnancies.
Alright. Just
You
making
don't,
sure.
just, you don't just become pregnant.
It's
Okay.
on the island.
Though I guess you wouldn't know that because the message didn't say it. I should have told you.
Oh,
So
But
we need to send a message back. Right? Is that how it works? We can send one message and receive one message a day, or is it you can either send or receive one a day?
double check.
I believe we are able to send one, but not receive for another day.
But if we've received one, can we send one back?
Yes.
One of each a day. Doesn't matter the order.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if someone's right there, we can
Oh, what the?
you can go back and forth if they're right there. But
Oh, I'm not saying
Just
it.
making sure I wasn't in danger of miraculously giving birth to it.
honestly, that'd be kind of sick.
It would be sick.
And
Maybe
Steve
we
got split
could-
in half.
Raise it like Hellboy to be a good guy.
Okay, hear him out.
Hellboy's my favorite superhero.
I know we gotta shave down his horns, but other than that,
Horns.
horns.
Once sending is cast using either stone, the stones can't be used again until the next dawn.
So we can only use it if someone's there real quick to go back and forth, right? Because we did that a couple times already.
The sending stone. So yeah, you can respond with 25 words to this message. You can't cast sending again.
Right, but there was a point where we cast and they answered back immediately, and we answered back immediately.
You can't. Okay, with that we should have done that.
I don't
Okay.
think we did
I don't
do
think
that.
we did the.
Yeah, the lady said, "Oh, she said we'll get." She answered right away. That message received. We'll ask. Receive. Okay, I get it now. Okay,
So who has the sending stone?
Lucas.
I think Ben.
Okay, so you get this message a little 24, a bit more than 24 hours after you guys arrived on the island the day before. And
I think we're on day 2 already of being on the island.
yeah, and you get that message and you can respond immediately or lose the chance to.
I think we should respond and ask how to shut the forges off.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. Click. Okay. Bummer. T. Jones the Third.
Huh? How do we shut off forges?
I was thinking if there's anything else.
Anything on shutting portals?
Found a portal like in Roderick's Cove. How do we shut it off? So that's 13.
And then
As well as the forges.
As well as the forges.
18.
Fought smoke elemental. Havoc.
Oh, that was the message.
Well, we're just kind of trying to figure out 25 words, roughly.
Oh, okay.
Oh. You might be able to tell things about the room more too.
And also,
Saw Sortion.
because I may not even be able to answer this sending response this session. If you guys want to craft your response without being like you guys only have like a minute or so to respond, you can't sit there for like 15 minutes and like fine tune your response perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys want to just write your message in Discord, so that next time they contact you, I know what you guys asked.
Do we want to go with that?
Yeah, that's fine. Sauce, sortion.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I'll write.
Very hot.
I'll write the
Caliente.
message in Discord.
She
What
might not
the
want to hear that
hell?
from
Oh, you
her.
guys? Okay.
Don't want to kill.
Do I tell her more about the Rune
Or
Lord?
is the other
we don't
one
have
hotter
any
or
more
this one?
words.
Oh yeah.
Is Elastinus hotter?
What do you have written down?
I'm looking to see how many words right now. Oh, okay. These are 20. How do we shut off the forges and portal that is like in Roderick's
Roderick.
Cove?
Yeah.
Fought element
Toll.
all. I did actually write elemental. Saw rune Lord Sortion.
That's too many words.
No,
Drop unnecessary thes in the whole thing, and then we'll...
You also did forges. You gave yourself-
Okay, I'm
That's-
actually
that's
at
syllables,
21.
not-
Yeah.
What words? Oh, he did. Sort
That's what you did. yeah.
Oh.
Should I? Are we using a word to acknowledge their message?
No.
Bummer, heard, copy, sucks.
No,
I mean, you'd
damn.
only-
That's the point of that sending zones that
Okay.
you
So-
hear the message. and then-
Okay, so it's actually 21 words right now. At fought elemental, saw rune lord sword. What now?
I think that's enough. Doesn't have to be 25. I don't think there's anything else.
you can see she's hot.
She's hot.
That's relationship.
Oh, yeah,
Tight
sounds- yeah.
dress.
Could be looser.
With the runes underneath.
Can't wait to hear the reaction of that scene. That scene.
There's
She
sorcery.
gave us new message. No, new mission. I meant.
I think we should keep that to ourselves.
I agree. Or will
She did not give us a
will
mission.
investigate further.
That's 23. We're sending it.
And me.
You guys ever bored? Look up
Can I miss you?
critical roles.
Sure.
Sending spells.
Sendings.
They're insane, right?
The character, the bottom left green one there.
Mm-hmm.
She does most of the sendings in the campaign, and she fucks them up so bad every time on purpose because that's just her character.
Yeah.
They're so fucking funny.
All right.
I'm sure there's a compilation on
In
YouTube
Mighty
somewhere.
Nine.
Yeah.
So I say we freeze the water, we break it into pieces, and then we
Yeah.
put the ice on the forges and see what happens.
Okay, I like that
And
idea.
as we break it into pieces, we make an assembly line, and we're just sliding,
tavern,
and
yeah.
we're sending it down the stairs.
Down the stairs,
Wait,
aren't
you
we
can
putting it on the
catapult this.
forge?
Or over in the forges.
You can catapult it.
In the tavern.
I mean, that
chat,
cast spells.
Oh yeah, Tavern's good.
So-
Alright, do it. Put it in RP. Put it in RP.
Heard.
I'll be the one in the room putting them on the things.
Okay.
So we need someone
There,
there,
there.
someone
Our
there,
robot.
someone there.
And Sif is
Miss you.
casting.
Sif is,
We had 2 more words.
I dropped
Sif is
Miss
casting
you.
him.
Just enough people.
Look at that.
And why do we do this?
So we can
We're
slide
sliding
the
the ice blocks to each other, passing it all the way to those forges.
I'm out. No,
Okay.
I do
Alright.
cast Fireball.
I think what we should do is break it apart
Break
first.
it apart, everyone.
And
yeah.
stack them in a spot that Sif can just slide.
Yeah,
on.
yep, yep.
Okay, so what do you what's you're guessing?
off the back of my earring.
What is it called?
Shape water.
Shape water?
You can freeze the water
It's
provided
clear,
that there are no
so-
creatures in it.
You're
So she
fine.
can freeze 5-foot cubes of water.
Yeah, which is a lot.
It's
How-
37 gallons, by the way.
How much? And she can do 2 at a time.
You get double the
So she could do
No,
10,
I saw it.
a 5 by 10 cube.
Right.
My fault. It's okay. I can take out the earring. I have more at home.
She's also an earring.
Back of.
Oh.
I can do something.
Wait. Over there, maybe. No.
It's like a clear.
Yeah, I know.
Put a light again, like on the carpet level.
Horizontally.
Yep.
Or, do you have the new Dyson with the laser light on it?
Really?
That shit's wild.
I have more of the rubber packings at home. I can just take this off and put it in the safe spot.
I didn't even know Luke was on the floor. Right when he lays down, I just see feet in the air. Now I'm rock hard. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, we do have these lasers on the table here. We can,
Damn, I got so excited.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll just take it though.
Alright.
And also just like skin the floor.
Yeah. Ooh.
Which year?
This one.
So it could even be somewhere like.
Oh, I
over
did
there.
like.
Oh, you actually saw it. Okay.
Yeah. I was messing with this sizzle.
I saw.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
Holy
Okay, now we're
fucking-
cooking with gas.
It's not a big deal. I'm fine if we don't find it.
What's that right there? Is that foil or is that? This is ball paper.
It's not a big deal.
That's right.
Yeah. Wait, is that it?
Ding ding ding!
Yeah!
Behind the
Yellow.
light the whole
Oh
time.
shit.
I need to change
God
it.
damn it. Stop shining that.
This is why we record our sessions.
It's so bright.
Quality content.
Guys, if you're looking for a good flashlight,
Looks like I need to change it.
It's still
not
on.
even clear anymore.
they're unite.
Archer. We're sponsored by 39 Archer. Find your rubber light.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Rave. Cave rave.
Okay.
That hurts. Yeah. Put that
That sucked.
on the end of your squirt gun.
Do you have epilepsy?
Squirt gun.
Not really, but I get headaches.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's.
So how much?
It's gonna take you like 3 or 4 castings of the spell throughout the whole pool. It's about 2 feet deep. So 2 by. Is that right? 2 by.
So the spell, you can only
Oh no.
if you cast more than 2 of its non-instantaneous
Yeah.
effects active at one time.
So I have to do 2 at a time, break it apart. I'll take off the frozen, and then go back at it and do 2 more.
Well, but then it would liquefy again.
Oh,
The ones that were frozen would liquefy again after. I mean, that's fine.
where are we gonna put it in?
Well, what we
I'm
could
gonna
do.
put them in the fort.
So we wait until they're in the forges, then yeah,
Correct.
okay.
Isn't this room that we're in just like these rooms here?
Roughly. I think it's a little smaller.
And then, so how big is the pool? Like 5 by 20?
The pool is 10 feet wide, 20 feet long, 2 feet deep.
Okay.
It's 400 square feet divided by
25? Or no?
25 times 5. 125. So 4 times.
Okay. Wow, we estimated that well.
3.2 times.
Okay.
So 3.
Is it 3 or 4, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so let me understand this process correctly. You all gather in the room. Sif casts a spell, freezes it. You guys break the ice up that she froze into small pieces that can be moved. You all then stack it out, and then make trips moving into the forges.
We slide it.
You slide it, sure. Once you're done with, you guys could do 2 at a time because the way the spell is worded. But you do 1, you come back, you recast the spell, do it, and repeat that 3.2 times. So you're done, right?
Yeah.
Right. But we want to. I guess. I mean, we're gonna throw a chunk of ice in
To the forges.
into a forge.
Forge.
Full spell.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How many forges are there?
Okay, I mean
There's 6, I believe. Right.
you.
Do we have enough ice for like 2 pieces of ice per forge?
I mean,
We
it
can
depends.
break it up out of it.
You could break up 2 pieces, 1 piece into 2 pieces. You can make those 2 pieces into 4 pieces.
Yeah.
First chunk, I throw it in the forge. What
We have
happens?
425
It just sits in
here.
the forge.
It doesn't sizzle or anything.
No.
It's just sitting here.
Does it liquefy?
Well, once she freezes more, those will liquefy, right?
Yeah.
I think we should commit to all the forges, because even if it works, but the rest of them get awakened when we do it, then we still have to fight those things again.
Well, right. I was just seeing if anything happened the
You
first
could
time.
run in
Oh.
and then like
See.
shut it real quick if they
Yeah.
come up.
If they come out, we can run into the
And
gate and
take a
close
look.
it.
Yeah, assuming they can't pass through the gate.
Or we'll just have to fight them again.
So I'll say that on the second casting, I'll say RJ because he seems to have been personally invested in looking, and Baldy because of his high passive perception noticed that the ice that you've put in the forges that the creatures came out of last time does seem to be melting a little bit faster than the ones in the other forges, but not a lot. It took over an hour, over half an hour for you to notice that there was a difference.
It's melting a little bit more in the ones where the demons came out of, but not much.
It's still a little warmer.
You also notice that the runes on the portal are flickering more as you take the water out.
Like
Fading.
dimmer.
Dimmer and
More
like-
rapidly.
and more. There's more.
It's working.
Not standard deviation, but there's more variation in the
Yeah.
amount of bright and low, bright
Okay.
dim.
Okay.
Alright, then let's keep going.
Second trip, third trip. This whole process takes you probably a good hour and a half, just from the tediousness involved.
until you're finally on your 0.4 or 0.2 last cast of it, and you're sort of stacking the last of the ice outside of the pool. Who's in the pool taking the ice out?
I think we kind of. I mean, I would definitely be in the pool. We kind of all are. Like, she freezes it, we break it into chunks, move it out of the pool. I'm definitely in the pool, breaking it apart.
So you're at this point in kind of wet from the knee down still, because what the water was at. But you're basically in just dry stone bottom of this pool as you take the last like sheet of ice and are lifting it out. And as you place it on the stack, you see the portal the runes just flicker one last time and then fade to just dull, unglowing carvings before flashing to full brightness, and a bolt of electricity runs out and snaps to you and jumps to everyone in the room. And in a blinding flash of light, you brace yourselves, but don't find yourselves hurt. And as you open your eyes, you're no longer in the room you were in.
Fuck.
Hell yeah! Fuck.
And I'm going to say this, very cautiously. Take off the top map here. This.
Oh,
We're like, what the
shit.
fuck? Some secret? Someone got under there?
I was like, we were just.
There's a lot of paper under there.
Okay.
It's a kind of peeled.
Oh shit.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, just roll it. Just roll it. Oh my god.
Stefan! This is why you were late to Shepherd's Pie.
Dude, you just made a secret dungeon.
This. How long has this been here? 2 weeks?
She liked it.
What?
She like to know whether.
you like
Dude, that is awesome. Awesome blossom.
And we are there, huh?
You're in that room.
Hey, there's another face.
And there's a robot in here.
Oh
There's
shit!
a robot.
A dead robot.
Oh, he's just.
No, he's just standing there, just idle. Until
But when
you walk in.
when he builds another one,
But he didn't build one.
he
Yeah,
did
he
build
did.
another one.
You built another robot?
Yeah.
When?
He kind of
When he
mentioned
long
it quietly
rested.
after the long rest.
He did sort of quietly say it. I
It
do have it in
would've
my
been better if
notes.
Do you
did
do you
it.
have materials to build a new robot? And can you do it overnight?
He can do it
He was
overnight.
waiting for that moment for us.
That
to
seems
do
ridiculous
that.
to do that without a workshop.
Hold on. Pretty sure we looked this up.
Oh my god.
Well, honestly, we can like retcon that because it's just funnier for him to find the robot.
Yeah, you didn't do
Which
it.
yeah, whatever works better. I don't know. I don't care.
Is this a face?
You didn't tell
Yes, you see
say
another
it for-
visage of Velasquez on the wall.
Everyone go away. We're gonna dip. I'm gonna.
But we don't know where we are. We don't know how to dip.
I'm gonna look at the. While they're figuring that out, I'm gonna inspect the face.
Back in Roger.
Do I find another lever?
You do not.
That would suck if we were in Robert's school.
Yeah, you don't. This one does not seem to have any moving components.
Hey.
Is there a door here? What's here?
Yes, so in this room,
Move it further.
10 by 20 foot room, there is that wall on that side
Mhm.
is made of smooth, hard, full iron, opposed to the other walls, which are made of stone. And there's no handle. Yeah, it's just.
Is this
door.
place? Is this iron in better shape than where we were?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This iron does not seem to be rusted at all.
Can we inspect the iron to see if there is like a lever or handle anywhere, like, or the room in general to see if there's a.
Sure. Make a whiskey check.
Are they blind?
No, it's just a smooth iron wall.
12.
Alright, you start touching around, looking for anything that's magical, maybe, or way to open this wall. And as soon as your fingers make contact with the cool iron, it slides down,
Oh,
and you're able to see the next room.
Oh, fuck.
That's good right there.
Peacocks?
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, my God.
As it slides down, you realize that the room in front of you has a 10-foot drop down to the floor. And there's
There's a
yeah,
set of stairs.
there's a ladder,
A ladder.
both on this side and the other side. Wait, there's actually a full description for this. 2 platforms overlook this domed chamber. To the other side, a circular balcony surrounded by metal bars from floor to ceiling rise 15 feet over the floor. A 2-foot tall crystal plinth stands in the center of that balcony, atop which sits a large, round gemstone. On your side of the room, a 10-foot wide iron slab has slid down, blocked an opening over the 10-foot floor below.
Oh, shit.
Or the floor 10 feet below. Iron ladders descend from both exits, but there's no apparent access from the top of the ladder through the bars on the other side of the room. The dome itself rises to a height of 30 feet from the floor, while to that side, at ground level, a 10-foot wide alcove shimmers with light from a magical glowing circle on the floor. As the door slides down, a image of a tall man clad in white robes, hobbled over with age and kneeling on a sort of gnarled walking stick and sort of shaking a bit, wearing a sort of amiable expression as he squints, though not quite in your direction. He seems to be squinting at something, though. Begins talking in Thessalonian.
And where's he at in the room?
He's just hovering 15 feet off the ground in the center of the room.
Ben.
He's trying to take notes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's speaking Thessalonian.
Yeah. Do you want to go touch him?
Do you want to comprehend language?
There's gonna be a booby trap. I start descending the
You don't want
ladder.
to comprehend language?
What do you mean comprehend
The
language?
guy
He's
is
in the
speaking
middle.
Thessalonian.
There's an image of a man hovering in the center of the room in white robes,
Don't I have to go up to him?
speaking.
You don't have to touch.
He's talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Talking you don't have to.
He's,
Okay. Cast comprehend language.
Okay, that's all I need to know if you were doing that or not.
For now, I
Um,
haven't read through it.
Just because you didn't cast it until you realized they were talking, so you started just Rune Lord Elastus. I am Lokath, our Rune Lord's fighting master, and you have earned the honor of attempting to gain her notice. Can you best my ragged reflections? The reward for success is the opportunity to wager your own lives in the Gauntlet of Fury. And then the image fades.
No.
The glow in that corner of the room begins to change to a red.
Fuck yeah. I jumped down into the pit.
I didn't say I told you what he said.
Do you tell us what he says?
God damn. Is there any way out of here? Let's be honest. Oh, that thing.
No.
Ladder. That's it. And I have a
Can
feeling
we
that-
see over here at all?
It's 5 feet above you, for further higher up.
Uh-huh.
You're able to see that there's a there's a crystal plinth or altar with a gemstone on it, the bars, and then you're able to see that there's a hallway, but you're not. It seems to descend
Okay.
out of line of sight.
Okay.
As soon as the first person, it sounds like Baldy, touches the ground, 2 creatures emerge from the red rune at the side of the room.
Baldy recklessly jumps down.
Go.
I climbed down the ladder. And I moved to the middle of the room.
I'll say you're like beginning to climb down the
Okay,
ladder after him.
sure,
Because like
sure.
the ship's like starting.
Sure.
As soon as his feet touch the ground, his feet.
Initiative starts?
Please roll initiative. In the image of these guys.
Oh,
creatures
nuts. I'm
come
going to
out of the
use DM
floor?
inspo.
What was that?
They come out of the floor?
They emerge
21.
from that room. They seem to appear.
18.
Oh.
A DM inspo was worth it.
Yeah.
Can you tell them
Are you able to send us
for
that
me?
little speech he gave, or the amount that I heard?
I can, yes.
Thank you.
This is what each of the 2 creatures look like.
Oh dang!
Do they have faces in the... wait, hold on.
I should have kept hideous
Are they-
laughter.
Yeah.
That's
The,
crazy.
the main difference between this and what you were seeing before you is that the creatures before you are dressed in a white robe, very similar to the illusion that was broadcast to you a second
Ooh,
ago.
very cool.
And they carry numerous javelins on their backs as well.
Javelins, you said?
Let's go. I'm so down.
Okay.
You said there's 2 of them?
Yes. They're what size are they? Make sure they're medium. They're large.
Oh.
I really doubt I have these. You guys see anything that matches that description around?
That's huge.
Yeah.
Those guys are large.
Here.
Those guys are also large.
They're the same thing.
No. Kind of. Similar.
Those look...
I
Yeah.
think these are ogres. Yeah. And what does it say on the bottom of
We'll
those?
just use ogres.
Yeah, I got ogres.
I have an ogre and 2 ogre bolt
Yeah.
launchers.
They're ogres.
No, it's an ogre bolt launcher.
I think we'll just do ogres.
Which one would be better,
Yeah.
Steph? I have these guys or ogres.
Do the gray ones. Which one's gray?
Which one?
With the
The
gray
gray
one, not the
ones.
green one.
I only have one.
Is
Oh.
my blank large thing over there?
I'm not sure what you
It
mean by
is. It's
that.
right by me. I got
Black
you.
circle.
This isn't your black circle, but here's DM inspiration.
I just used it.
Well, but it's still good to have.
Yeah.
There you are.
No, I thought that's actually what you wanted.
No, I need this.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. That's so funny, dude. Not funny to me. Okay.
Oh, my
Ready.
dancing sword.
Can I get
Is that over there?
myself? No, I still
It's
haven't
around. I
found
moved it.
See the dancing longsword over there?
I do not.
I see Alex's V.
Funny.
Okay.
I might need to borrow one of your dancing lights.
Let me get that message to you.
Found your other.
Oh, nice. It was just literally sitting there?
Yeah.
That's annoying. But thank you. Steph, I have initiative when you're ready.
Yep. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna send you guys. What was? Well, I'll send it to you, Lucas.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, here it is.
Oh my God, Nathan! Jesus Christ!
Jesty.
It's his leg.
What?
Jesty or
Yeah.
chesty?
Nate. Oh, that's from.
Brother.
Yesterday.
Yikes.
Soccer or something?
Yeah.
Is that a scab?
Yeah. The one is.
That's so-
person
It looks infected for sure.
Yeah, that does not look good.
Is his name Blazer we're talking about?
Yeah.
I assume? Well, he's gotten sepsis before, so I mean, in his leg.
Yeah, like it literally looks like not good. Like the scab.
Doesn't look infected yet, but
No, it's.
but I'm not a doctor, so don't you know.
It's-
Okay, let's go around for initiative. What was yours, Lucas?
9.
9,
21.
21,
The demon inspo is great. Went from a nat 1 to a 19.
That is beautiful, dude.
18,
16.
and
The
8.
gods were nice to
7.
you.
7. Okay, well, their initiatives.
That's so loud. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Jan. Jan. Thomas.
I had to look at the day today. That's funny.
That's really funny. It's his birthday. Happy birthday,
Oh, wow,
Jake.
okay.
Thanks.
It's also Anthony Davis's birthday.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, RJ is first.
Just like Cameron.
Okay.
Then Clad.
Now we're talking.
Gotcha, big dog.
I'm sorry, not
Thanks,
Clad.
big dog.
Baldy.
Thanks, puppy.
Then Clad.
I fuck goats.
Consensually?
That's what that means. Like,
What?
So back in like English, like animal trading, like when they'd bring like a goat to market, the farmers would have like a signal,
Yeah.
like that they're goats.
Why would they say that though?
They get lonely.
Huh?
To like other farmers that,
Legacy.
yeah, it's pretty wild actually.
Wild like livestock.
Actually tamed, domesticated, if you
It's
will.
true.
Stefan, I dropped something.
Okay.
It's that.
It's
I just-
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna be ripping them here soon.
I lean. Can't seem to do that. It's unfair. Okay. First up, RJ.
Okay, I am going to pull out my boulder head mace, and I'm gonna shoot the boulder head.
Are you
And
gonna
this-
like move into?
I'm gonna
position-
come down onto the floor.
into the position.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot it and towards them.
Naturally.
I need to make it
Naturally.
15.
All right. So
Dex.
where are they, Steph? Can I position them correctly?
I would
Here?
say that they're a little closer together because they're both sort of still
Here and here.
Actually, I'm gonna say this is tough because the room's so small.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, then you'd have to move.
where I was originally.
Yeah.
That's where, well, I want to be. Yeah, move over one so other people can. Not you, me.
Here.
Yes, so other people can come over.
Okay.
So the
What's the DC and the reflex save? I'm gonna send it to you.
15. So 5 plus 8 is 13.
Well, one passes, one
Plus
fails.
2.
The left one passes.
13 plus 2 is 15 plus 5, 20 damage.
20 damage to number
Yes.
1, 10 damage to number 2. With 1 and 2 being 1 and 2.
Hurt.
20 damage to 1 and 10 damage to 2.
And then the boulder breaks against that back wall, creating difficult terrain underneath it.
Yeah. The 10-foot square area.
That's right. It's templates, but I don't have a. There's probably something in it around here somewhere that can be used for that 10-foot square. There's probably there's probably like a grease 10 by 10 area template somewhere around here. Perfect.
You have grease. The template.
Just had it.
You no.
Zentype.
Isn't it?
You used it last. The little guy. It's a square. It's like oil for oil slick.
Yeah.
Is there a square?
Let's just draw it on
There.
before.
Yeah.
so
Sorry.
like-
I don't want to slow too much for it. Ball these up.
It's a small one, the black one.
Yep, that's it.
Could be any color.
So it's like here.
How did that happen?
My boulder
So,
headed
yeah,
mace.
RJ used his new boulder hammer. He summoned a 10 by 10 foot boulder. Indiana Jones across the room, hitting both these guys and smashing to pieces on the other side of the room.
I'm gonna bonus action get large. Oh shit! Hold on.
You can take up the
Hold on.
spot where I'm at.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I've got new things and I gotta figure out what I want to do. I'm gonna get big.
Okay.
What square? This one?
Over one. I want to be in between you.
Like here.
No, and up a little bit. Yes.
Okay, so I'm here.
Then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Switch to my great sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing twice at the big guy.
They're both big.
The first guy I meant to say. So first, not gonna hit. 11.
Yeah, it does not hit.
Second, 19 plus 7.
That will hit.
12. 16 damage.
60 points damage, and this is slashing damage, right?
Slashing damage. I believe.
You said 16, right?
16.
Okay.
Me?
I think.
If you're done, RJ.
Misses 1 on first attack with 11. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm just gonna move over here.
Is it a bonus?
That?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot
Where
him.
were you when you started?
I was here.
Okay. As you move, he attacks you
Okay.
from 10 feet away.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I was not done, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna also invoke my fire rune on the big one. 2d6 fire damage, and he's must make a strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute.
On the same one?
On the same one. It has to be one I hit. So he takes an additional 9 fire damage.
What's his DC?
I believe it's a 13. DC 13.
12.
Oh shit. Does he hit me then when I walk away?
What
Does
is
9
he
damage.
can't-
He is restrained.
So he still attacks you. But
At the beginning of his turn, he takes 2d6 fire damage, and then he can make an attempt to. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn, banishing the shackles on a success.
okay. Anything else?
That's it,
And
sorry.
he doesn't take damage right now, right?
He does. He
does
takes 9
2d6?
9 fire damage.
It seems particularly effective against these creatures.
Fire?
Fire. As you, especially since you're so close to them, and probably you would notice this too, especially once the fire erupts in this creature, it becomes especially noticeable that all over their bodies seem to be swarming cockroaches. And as you light its body with these fire shackles, those cockroaches go into a frenzy and seem in a desperate urge to get out from the inside of this creature as they sort of scurry around the outside. Okay, so make attack against roll against you. Baldy as he moves away, but it's a disadvantage now because he's restrained. Natural 2. That's going to miss.
Cool.
Level 17. So he swings at you, misses. It's still your turn, Baldy.
Okay, I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on him
Okay.
and then shoot. Fuck. 11.
11 total does not hit. Oh, but
Wait,
you
I have
advantage
advantage.
because he's restrained.
Which one did you cast Hunter's Mark on? 1?
1, yeah. So 7 plus 8. That's 15.
15 does not hit.
Oh shit, okay. Unfortunate.
Okay. I mean, your arrow hits it, but it seems to just like sink into it and doesn't seem bothered by it. It just kind of hit into its bicep.
Sorry.
Clad.
I guess I will
Ben's on deck.
jump down. How tall is the room? How tall are the creatures?
Creatures are about
30 feet down. Whatever.
like 12 feet tall.
Okay, it's about half the height of the room. A little under half.
A little under half, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna 5, 10, jump down for 15. Okay, jump. 10 feet.
You have to make a check if you want to use the
Yeah.
ladder to not fall.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
I guess I would have had to do that when going into the room.
8.
Yeah, you probably should have. But we're gonna move past it. 8, you fall. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And
That's not fair. I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
I rolled a 9 plus what?
What's your acrobatics? Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Am I prone?
Yeah.
And standing up would be 15 then. Okay, so I'll stand up. That's the rest of my movement. And
That's
then
enough.
I will. I'm gonna use something new. I start to glow a weird color, and then you see a vision of me appear. Oh shit! Sorry. I'm gonna go right here.
That's badass.
I'm not use this fully yet. So, okay, so that was my bonus action. Wait.
This is, I assume,
Echo.
like black and shadow. Yeah, echo.
Okay.
Okay. Is it? Well, I mean, how describe its like color and
It
consistency?
the book says gray and
Well,
looks
yeah.
just like me, but I'm gonna go with blue because everything is that's my like theme. And I want it to look like my brother, honestly.
Looks like your brother.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking, oh, shut
But yeah, one of those my brother looks like, but I mean he has
You notice that the echo does not have a mechanical arm
yeah.
like Cladaro does. Then
40 feet.
Okay.
This is 30 feet.
30. You might not have it, 20. This looks like 10.
Okay, so
This is 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think we've been using the wrong one. Thanks.
For what?
I don't know.
did you figure out what happened with your robot?
so I can just make a new one. It just as long as I use my tinker's tools.
Doesn't cost anything. That makes
But
that.
whatever you want.
I have some issues with that.
But
Especially
we can talk
to be
about
able to make that complex of a thing overnight in a place with no
that.
materials.
Then let's
or,
just
like-
say I didn't and I found my robot.
for now, yeah.
But also it says if I end my turn, my robot's more than like 30 feet from me. It
Powers down.
Yeah.
I mean, so it would power down, but it would power back up when you entered. Yeah. Yeah, we'll revisit that.
Yeah.
Because that seems
A little broken.
you can like. Hey, what's in that really scary black hole? I don't know.
You want to see your trick?
Try it again. Like you can't just summon infinite robots.
I think he can only make one a day.
Sure, but
still.
still, that thing's
Still
made of metal
ridiculous.
and heavy. He's carrying enough materials for a whole second robot. on
Yeah.
him.
That's amazing.
Alright. So I will attack them now with my rapier.
Okay. What kind of action is it to summon the ghost?
It's a
thing?
bonus action.
It's a bonus action. Okay.
And then when I'll use my attack, it's going to originate from the echo.
From the echo. Yep.
8.
Yeah,
And this is my robot will go, but I cannot use. I can move him without using my bonus action. But if I wanted him to attack or do something else, I have to use the bonus action.
So the vision attacked
Yes.
number 1.
Yes. My robot's gonna jump down.
Pretty cool, you're controlling.
And nat 20.
Cool
5,
on
10,
that 20.
15, 20, 25, 30. And then, yeah, I guess I can't do anything other than. Too much going on here. So this can take the dodge action by default.
Okay.
And that will be it. I mean,
Takes us to Ben.
Okay. Jacob and I decided this was 20, is that true?
That's a 20-foot diameter.
Well, if you guys say that, yeah.
It's not that I determined it, it's that I counted the squares and it was 20 feet across.
So that's 10-foot radius, 20-foot diameter.
20-foot radius.
Oh, then you do need the 40-foot
Fireball.
one.
It's the red one.
That's what I was saying, bro.
I thought you said 20-foot diameter.
That's like 2 of those.
I did not. That's too big. Put it in the furthest point over, like, because there's a wall, so I can't pick further than that. But, like...
Technically, you can put your center. Well, the center has to be the wall.
Don't worry about my echo or my robot.
Is that true?
The center has to be in a space that you can see.
Yeah.
You can't put it like behind a wall.
Okay, so can you put the center on the furthest point of the wall?
The room is also 30 feet high.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about an
So you can
angle
go
up
at an
high.
angle up, and you can like.
Okay, so I do that.
But
So-
is it a sphere?
It is a sphere, yes.
Okay.
So then it would still
I would say there
encapsulate
isn't-
robot and that.
Yeah, because they're taller and the room's so tall, there's a spot, yeah, you can pinpoint it where it'll hit just the top half of the two creatures, basically. And not hit RJ.
What was
Dang.
I gonna say?
Unless you want to hit RJ, you can do that.
Yeah. No, I'm good. So I cast Fireball.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, what's the DC on the save?
Sorry. 14.
Both pass. With a +0 on their, or is it +1? They suck at these. Yeah, +0. But they both pass. So they take half damage, doubled. So normal damage.
Normal damage. Can I borrow d6s?
Yes.
2. Can I borrow 5 more?
D6?
Yeah.
Where's your D6?
Yes, 8d6 total.
D6. Yeah. Thomas has a couple
How
there.
many more?
2 more. 3 more.
Nice.
Yeah. 4 and 4.
You want me to put your
Yeah.
hand? I'm like,
What is all this shit?
Fireball.
It's Fireball.
Fuck.
I didn't mean to do that, but whatever.
No.
Does that
Yeah,
count?
you have to.
Yes, be intentional.
Intention.
Yeah,
Has to be
okay, cool.
intentional.
Oh, that was 4.
I'll let you do those.
10, 13.
15.
You had
Right.
15,
Yeah.
and I had 13.
Yeah.
So
I had a 4,
27.
a 9. Yeah, 15.
28.
28.
Okay, 28 halved and then doubled, so 28.
Yippee!
Number one
Yeah.
collapses.
Is that like rough terrain or anything?
Clutch.
Yeah, the 4 squares it was in was rough terrain. The other one,
Where it is rough. Where it collapses is rough terrain. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I think it collapses into a mountain. As it does so, a swarm of cockroaches erupt from its body.
Good thing we're
There's a new creature on the map, a swarm of cockroaches. But I don't have a thing for it because they're flat and they're a swarm creature. So swarm creatures
are rough.
they're not the funnest thing. So yeah, it's not one creature. Like so you guys know, it's not like one cockroach. It's like several hundred cockroaches.
Steph is gonna be rolling fucking.
No, they make collectively one attack. They're annoying to kill because there's like 200 of them.
Can you tell us if that would have happened no matter how they would have died or
That
collapsed?
would be a better answer for a
roll
roll of some kind. Yeah.
Yeah.
As this thing collapses, also you realize that at no point during this entire encounter did it say anything. It did not scream when it was blown up with a fireball. The fire shackles are hit with a boulder, and as it collapses, you see its exterior what you consider flesh, sort of like rip apart. And the inside doesn't seem to have any blood. It's made of like padding and cloth, and it seems to be entirely artificial in construction. Not dissimilar from Clitora's robot, just with very different materials.
Yeah.
And inside, yes, it seems to have been host to a swarm of cockroaches.
Three of those are yours. Thank you for lending them. Friends and Dennis.
That takes us to the one that just died. Sif, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna jump down.
So
Boulder would have been so effective against these
Get me
guys.
next to the vision, I guess.
Oh, if it like rolled over them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been good actually.
Try to
Switch
put
on.
something on the map for these guys.
Yeah.
Like this little goblin.
Honestly, use the rune symbol. It's still there, but it's like a 10 by 10 area.
Oh yeah.
And you guys can walk on their square and they can walk on your squares because there are tons of little creatures. They're a swarm.
I'm gonna do some
They have special rules.
Swarms are crazy.
I'll let, because you guys are some new players. I'm not sure what the 5th edition rules are in the swarms, but the way I run swarms is that, like I said, you guys can share squares because it only makes sense. But also, any attempt to like shoot an arrow or swing a sword at them is going to do like half damage because you're taking out you're stabbing at like 3 cockroaches and making a small
You
dent.
said swords and
Any kind of like direct attack.
so like me.
Yeah,
Anything that's not an AoE.
Yeah, anything that's not AoE. A fireball would be great. A boulder would be great. That's going to do double damage against this one creature. Okay, but yeah, Sif, it's your turn.
I'm gonna throw at number 2.
Okay.
No. 12.
No, 12 does not hit.
I'll do.
You guys are missing and blowing the like absolute crap out of these guys
Blowing
at
the
the same time.
crap out of those guys.
Anything else, Sif? You got a bonus?
I'll try 2-handed, and
Yep.
I'll throw my other one. 18.
18 hits.
Really?
There's no ally within 5 feet, is there?
Is my echo?
9.
9 points of damage.
Never mind.
It seems to take not as much damage as you'd expect from this attack. Seems that it just kind of pierces in and just doesn't bother as much as you'd think. RJ, it's your turn. Top of the order.
Okay, I'm going to. They didn't go.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I just, yeah.
I was like,
So
Eric, which one's your echo?
it's the white guy.
White
with the
guy?
Shield.
That's funny. Wow, this sucks. It's gonna take a 5-foot step towards the robot. Yeah.
Difficult to
Math here. That's within 10 feet of RJ, I think. It has reach.
Yes, it is. 15.
so it's moving up to this
Yeah.
one. So, and I'm here.
There's one diagonal between you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move one closer. That's 15 feet then. Yeah, one there.
So it's outside of the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
It is ours.
And it's going to attack
It's like breathing on his neck.
twice with its.
Me?
Yes,
Robot.
it's attacking you.
My robot used a reaction on the first one.
Is it next to RJ? Does it have to be next to RJ? It's not.
It has to be next to the enemy.
Next. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay.
But
yeah.
my guy needs to be next to my teammate, Cladaro. They both, yeah.
Oh, if you,
They both have their own reaction to impose a disadvantage, but the robot only works when it's by an enemy. I only work when I'm by a teammate.
That's fucking weird. But okay. Yes, you can.
I kept forgetting I had to write enemy next to my robot and ally next to mine.
So piercing doesn't work.
Can I use the restroom real quick?
Yeah. I have to check a rule.
Partner. Have a good one.
No, that's not either.
The defender imposes disadvantage on any attack roll.
So
One
piercing
creature
doesn't
receives
seem to
5
affect
hits.
Right. Dagger. Lady.
Have a
Remember when Chef put this in coffee and then in the oven?
Yeah. Hell yeah. That was dope.
It's less faded than I thought it is.
I don't know, it looks like not as bad.
It's like the coffee evaporated out of it.
Yeah, every week I scrape a little bit off.
Put it in your coffee grinder and make a cup of coffee out of it.
Did you pick up that Sharpie?
Yeah.
I guess I do carry long swords. So I was supposed to say something different. Okay.
Feels like it's lasting today.
That was a...
The sessions.
Okay, so this first check's
Like
disadvantage here.
longer,
Okay, it's a natural 3. That's
Does not hit.
Not gonna hit, even with the bonuses. Second attack with the long sword. This one regular, right? It only attacks. It's always disadvantage on the first attack.
Yep.
Oh, shoot! It's a slam, not a sword. So it attacks once with the sword arm, with this long sword in its arm. The other time it just sort of reaches out and tries to hit you with its arm. 18.
18 just hits.
Excuse me.
Your eyes on the sword. You don't see the left hook coming, and it hits you for 10 damage. And that's all it's got.
10 just like bludgeoning
10
damage.
bludgeoning damage from its fist. Yeah.
That's still a fucking wallop for a punch.
Yes, it is. And you know what? I should have had this happen on on earlier, but the cockroaches are going to go on its host's turn, which would have been right before Sif. So the cockroaches are. Sif, where were you? Oh shit. Sif, were you weren't there before your turn, right?
No, I was.
You were up top.
I think she was here.
All right, the swarm. Even Sif wouldn't have been there yet, so Sif's like not there yet. But the swarm's going to basically move down through your echo square, and then move through. Is this Euclidaro?
Yep.
And then end up here. So it's hitting RJ as well.
Okay.
Sif was on here, so.
Well, I would have went through it.
And then he,
so...
when you jumped down, you probably would have avoided it. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Because you would have seemed like, oh, maybe I don't want to stand in the cockroaches.
Did I roll for acrobatics?
No, I don't remember you rolling.
45.
29.
As the swarm goes through each of your squares,
You don't need to roll for that. You could've
your
just
echo takes 3
floated down.
damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I have that. But to avoid
They can't
the
stop it?
cockroaches, maybe.
It's too many of them.
Echo disappears.
You take 4 damage, Eric, Clitaro, and RJ takes 3 damage.
You said the echo disappears?
Yeah.
I need all
Clad,
three.
Clad takes 4 damage. And how many did I take?
I think also. What did I say? Did I say 3 or 4?
What did
I moved the dice already.
What did he say I took for damage? Anybody?
Anyone hear what it was? Sorry. All right, I'm just gonna roll. If it's higher than 3, it'll be 4. If it's less than 3 or less, it'll be 3. 3.
Oh.
Takes
I got
3.
All the gems.
And I would say the echo too, but it disappeared. But Cladaro and RJ, please make saving throws. Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, 20.
Okay, you're good.
14.
You're both good. The swarm of cockroaches swarming over your bodies does not cause you to freak out. So we say.
I like
Be-
this.
you're able to keep your composure through
Stop, you're distracting
that.
me.
And that will take us through what we already did.
At the end of their turn, I'm gonna invoke my stone ruin, which would stupefy them.
What is it?
Wisdom saving throw DC 13.
There's no way they have it. They have to have like a minus.
They have a +0 to this. 14.
God damn it!
They can't get it.
I was like, this is gonna be so smart. These stupid cockroaches aren't gonna be able to pass it, and they won't be able to move.
Maybe even stupider.
The odds were in your favor.
Thanks, Effie Trinket.
Yeah. Stepping on them cockroaches.
Stepping on those rope couches.
I mean, the RJ and Cladoro, as you move, you are crunching things underfoot, whether you want to or not, as he's in your square.
Tadpoles.
Ugh.
Huh?
Ugh. Ugh. You heard me.
The snails.
Tadpoles.
In Hungary, though.
Oh.
Or no.
Oh, yeah.
That was in Germany. We were walking to go
Germany.
get pizza.
my swimmers are strong.
That was so bad. What is all that crunching? I think those were snails.
Basically what Eric and I did.
And they were.
Yeah, and then we like after
like
hearing all this
these.
country, like you know, like urban streets are all these like gates and walls at every house.
Yeah.
Which is what I was
Just,
gonna
it
tell
just
us.
rained, and there's just a wall everywhere you look. There were just snails.
Oh.
And then that's when it dawned on us. Oh my god, we've been stuck.
Was this in Munich?
Oh,
Yeah, when we were walking to go get the pizza.
I don't remember this because I was in my room with sepsis.
Yes, yes, correct.
Okay, so yeah.
RJ.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action, throw my dancing sword up, and attack number 2.
Okay.
22.
22 hits.
I didn't add my. It doesn't matter. We killed the other guy. I always forget to add my modifier.
I do too.
Dance is a D8. 8 plus. Or no, it's a D10. I rolled a D8 already.
No, roll 10.
You end the disease. You can cure it.
Way worse. 3 plus 3, 6.
Did you roll 8 in the D8?
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry.
That's kind of why I was like, I'll just keep it as a D8. Action. I'm gonna attack it twice. That passes. It was a 16 plus 7.
I wasn't prepared for that.
What's stacking it twice? The sword?
Sword.
Dancing sword?
Not the dancing sword. Me.
Oh,
dancing
you
sword is a
you
bonus
two
action.
attacks. I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you had.
I get to reroll that one. I won again. 6. 11 on the first attack.
11 damage on the first attack.
Yep. 7 attack is a 17, so that's gonna hit.
Yep. The very first attack you did was your
Dancing sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the water gonna float?
7 for the second attack. Oh,
There's
First
only 3
attack was
blocks
what?
at the end.
Okay.
I mean, most of the water's.
How much damage was it?
Yeah.
It was 6 damage.
I think it only.
Then it was.
Second attack, sorry.
Second attack was 9?
Add 4.
No.
No. 11.
Yeah, I wrote. Yeah.
So it's actually 15 on the first one. And the second one is
No, so it's actually.
11.
And the third attack is 11.
Third attack's 11.
Okay.
There we go.
I did that badass fireball to make these
It's
cockroaches.
like it must be dead.
Freaking A.
Attack.
And it's got Baldy, Clyde, and Ben and Sif to go.
The first attack did 6,
Were
right?
you after me?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
I
last.
was last.
You were last.
Baldy's up if RJ is done.
She's the highest.
I know. I've been rolling low. I've been like the last person the last like few times.
11. Yes, I am done.
Okay. With Clyde on
I'm
deck.
gonna bonus action move Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on him. 18
18 hits.
plus 8, so 26.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1d8. 6 plus 3 is 9. 4d6. 9. 15. 16. 21 points of damage.
21 total.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't take as much damage as you'd expect, but that's enough to kill it.
Okay. And then
I think it's half damage.
Same
cockroaches.
Yep. More cockroaches emerge
Use
in
the
this one as
blacks.
well. Just use
Well,
the.
Or yeah, use that.
I've seen the black.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, use that.
I know.
Wait, was it back one? No, it's right there.
I mean, I kind of do, but
That's perfect.
Okay.
I just to give
That
people dark.
I forget what we used that for. I think it was a bench carpet or something.
What, there's 2 people.
Okay.
that didn't-
Anything else from Baldy?
I don't think so.
All right. Then
You want
Clad's
to
up.
move your hunter's mark?
I already
Yeah,
did.
you did.
I
Clad's
moved
up.
it
Ben
to
on
him.
deck.
That's how I got as many dice as I did.
Maybe I'll take out the cement.
Alright, that's a bonus action. I'll make a new echo. I'll make sure I can. Hey.
Wait.
You-
I'm sorry.
With the dark
He is a friendly character, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so sneak attack would have worked with him in the vicinity.
Yeah. Also, RJ was there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just
Wanted
wanted
to
to
Echo
just wanted to double check.
He did.
You took Echo Knight?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Echo Knight's so badass.
It's so cool.
It's so
It's
cool.
more than me.
I got a robot too and this thing.
So it's more than I can even.
Oh,
Alright.
sick.
Yeah, it's as far as he can.
That's amazing.
Let's do that.
So you don't have to go like.
Echo Knight is so cool.
I made
You
one for
don't
one shot and I
attack,
loved
like,
it.
or skill
That
set
was
for-
I was between Rune Knight and Echo
Yeah.
Knight
King
for,
Two.
So you're good, yeah. 'cause I
yeah,
don't really
for
use
what
it.
I was gonna do.
No, that's
I
cool.
think that's like the main
Love
reason
that.
I included critical role content. I'm just like, yeah, this needs to be in there.
When I envisioned this character, I didn't realize that both my Echo Knight and my robot use bonus actions for some cases, but it doesn't seem like bonus actions just to summon him, and then my robot, if I want him to attack, which isn't that great, it's a bonus action.
Unless you want to do force damage, which is amazing.
Okay, so the swarm is on me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use like my brew, my caustic brew.
Okay.
Good
Go
idea.
straight and hit both of them.
Is it-
Is it
Was it like a line?
I think it's a straight line.
I think it is. That's how I remember it.
I don't have it over here.
Literally.
30 feet, 5 feet wide.
And it's a reflex save?
Um,
How is it? Is it your attack roll?
each creature in the line must succeed on a dex saving throw or
Perfect.
be covered for an acid for disposal.
Yeah, you're literally like hitting them with like. You're the exterminator.
yeah? Just throwing acid on the floor.
Yeah.
Love that.
Okay, so you hit both of them. Reflex saves from both. Wow.
19.
How does a natural 3 for each of them work? Is that
That's awesome.
It's awesome for
you get a
us.
+2? Is that 5? Is 5 good?
5, yeah.
They both fail.
So they take 2d4 at the start of each turn.
Interesting. Okay.
Right.
Start of each of their turns.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll say that's double. That's the fact. Doesn't matter if it's AoE.
So that's that. I used my bonus. Yeah, I guess. I'll try to move. I move 5, 10 right up to here.
Sure.
That's it.
Okay.
I bet you this is just the first wave.
Oh yeah, I think there's more too. From Ellen's portal.
Portal.
Ben.
Oh, the portal.
You're up.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
No one has done any damage to the cockroaches yet, right?
No.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. They're about to.
Cockroaches?
They're about to ready for.
You literally just sprayed
Just
them.
cockroaches? Well, So what are all the squares again?
This is rough terrain.
Yeah.
And these two are both cockroaches.
Okay, thanks. I wasn't sure which one the cockroaches were.
Too many things got big.
Yeah, thank you. Usually I have to decide, like, what do I think is best? And I mean, I guess I'm doing that. I just don't think anything is good at all.
That's sometimes that happens where you're just like none of your options are great.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Fireball would be cool again, except I don't
Fireball
have a good
would
shot this
demolish these things,
Yeah.
but
It also hurt a lot of my buddies.
yeah.
Is there anything to read? I could comprehend some languages.
I mean, bears wouldn't be unuseful.
I mean, I know. I should get more familiar with more animals because there might be an animal that would be more useful,
Like an anteater.
like an anteater.
That'd be so funny.
Anteater, special attack, suck ants. Create eight anteaters, vacuum ants.
It's super effective.
Yeah, there's anteaters.
It's not that I wasn't thinking this one.
If there is, how specific of an animal to put in there?
It starts with bat. I bet you in the monster manual it has anteaters. Although it's not in alphabetical order, which pisses me off. It kind of is. Oh no, it is here. Oh, but the swarms aren't.
Can I save my action?
you can hold your turn. You can either hold an action, which says you can say a very specific prerequisite, like a criteria for what triggers it,
Yeah.
what you want to do with that standard action, or you just hold your whole turn, and anytime someone ends their turn, you can just tell me you want to go.
Okay. I'll give Jake a second here to look at the animals.
I mean, frog.
Did you do a combination?
I mean, a frog, really?
Like,
Frog.
Bats
But I would not.
Are those
do
two
Did
that.
I say bad?
yeah.
Because like if there's more, there are bats.
They eat insects too.
But like if there's more creatures that come out, like do we want 12 bats flying around?
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna
Fireball.
hold my turn.
Takes us to the first cockroach swarm, which I believe is
That was
one.
that was troll one and the
Yeah.
first spawn.
Which we did at the end.
Oh, it takes 2d4 damage.
Oh yeah,
You don't want, sir.
I said I don't have
2d4. You
I
roll it.
know. I really don't know what to do.
Where's your triangle, dude? Where's my
You could
triangle?
get bardic inspiration.
I'm trying to. I was thinking, saving because so much is happening.
Two total?
Like, I might need
Well, it's
cutting words
doubled.
or bardic later.
Four.
Since you guys aren't taking much damage.
Yeah. You said
4
damage.
2 double to 4. Acid damage.
All right, it's gonna move through Clad, RJ, and barely gets to Baldy.
Baldy or Ben?
Baldy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the corner of its square it's gonna be under Baldy.
Yeah. So you, the corner is on Baldy?
Yeah, one more. Yep, perfect. So Clad's gonna take 2 damage. Oops. RJ's gonna take 5 damage. And Baldy's gonna take 1 damage. I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws.
I take 1 damage.
Yep.
It attacks me.
It climbs all over you, and yeah, you take some damage in the process.
19.
You're good?
25.
You're good? Oh my god, you're good? Constitution saving throw.
Not good. 11.
It's enough.
Cool.
It's not a high save.
Right?
Um,
I don't want to know what happens if you don't.
Scratch my fucking eyes out.
Yeah, God. What are you doing?
That's cool with me. I got plenty of room up here.
I say we all get
well, I
out
can't find a
of
condition
the
on my
way
sheet,
and
so actually I'm not sure if it's in 5th edition now.
I mean, that could be one of our better options. I don't know.
What?
everybody goes up with him and he
Can you
files.
evoke attack of opportunity on Swarm?
If they don't go up there, though.
We
Even
have
so,
to do
all
it
I
'cause
really
they could
knew-
follow us up.
Yeah.
All I really need to do is get everyone behind me, because I can just set it at a point
in the
that's
staff in the
far
way
enough away.
in Pathfinder rules, swarms don't even have attack bonuses. They just if they're in your square, they turn you.
That's what you're kind of using.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna back up. I'll give you some
It's not a lot of damage, but it's just guaranteed, basically. Unless
Yeah.
there's like you have like I have a
Well, I'm gonna
anti-cockroach
try and
aura on.
first and then disengage.
Have my anti-cockroach ring on.
Yep.
Will you need your
It takes us
actions
a
to
sif.
go back up?
Anti-cockering.
I might just go in the corner there and let you know, so you can cast it in one spot maybe. What's the deal with the floating sword? Can I
Go through it.
You can.
Yeah, it's hovering.
Okay.
It's like in the air.
And do they get a reaction when I back up after?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Imagine 200 cockroaches noticing you move. Aha!
Actually, I think we theoretically could all move and cast a fireball.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm still gonna try and do a hit, but just yeah.
Okay.
There's my one. That one.
That one.
2 weapon fighting. 23.
Okay. That's-
Oh wait, do I get sneak? Well, that's the second one, so I don't do it. No. Wait, first hit, right?
First hit of a turn. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Do I get disadvantage with the swarm? I forgot what you said. About
You
that.
get you deal half damage.
Deal have to
Yeah,
damage,
just
okay.
do normal
It's
roll.
anything that attacks one
So
person.
I still get sneak attack.
You're sharing a space with the sword right now? Cheers.
I mean, it floats wherever, so it's just a sword. And I was imagining it swinging at their heads, so it's 12 feet in the air right now.
14.
14 damage, half to 7. Which one's you attack? Number 1 or 2? 2.
And then I'll use my movement to go back a little bit. So
Right
just
back
to
where
the
you were,
wall.
against the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Takes us to number 2's turn. Who is going to move? Wait. 1, 2.
It takes 6 points of acid damage.
Oh, did you double it already?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to move forward, hitting the echo. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's gonna move like zigzag, like towards the echo, towards Clad, towards Sif, and hit all 3 of you.
Oh, and like here.
And end with its corner, bottom right hand corner on Sif. Yeah, or Sif. So Echo's just gonna go down because it's 1 HP, right?
Yes.
Gets hit, it goes down. Clad is gonna take 5 damage,
I
and
guess I
Sif
should have put it
is
to
gonna take
provoke
1
it. Should've just
damage.
done it.
Take 1 damage.
Probably. All things considered.
And Constitution saving throws for both of you.
8.
8.
This is supposed to be the nauseated effect of Pathfinder, which I'm going to translate as being that if you need to do anything that requires a verbal component, like a spell, that you need to make a concentration check to succeed.
Concentration check?
Yeah, which
What
is
is that?
Constitution,
Oh, okay.
DC 10, basically.
We did run into this
Earlier.
with the flying bugs. There was no nauseated.
Do you remember what we did for that? I think for that one I had you guys all like you were gonna vomit and maybe
Yes.
disadvantage on attacks.
I think that's what it was.
Okay. I was thinking about adding that as well.
Or it was the water that made us nauseous. Or what was it? Something
I don't
made
know,
us
but I'm
nauseous.
gonna add
just
a
gonna use
note
my
to
movement next to
officially
it.
define a nauseated condition.
Yeah, we had it.
Wait, but now you're
We
before
definitely
me, and
had
I'm
it
wondering
in one
who
of
this
the.
was.
It was after we drank the water.
Yeah, but that
Right, but it was during.
everyone else is in front of you too, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
change anything.
I don't
still can't do
remember
it.
having a
They all have a
nauseated
chance to
like.
They had that aura that made us nauseous. I think.
But I don't know. If I
It
can
made us a
communicate
hell of a
to
lot
them.
more than
That's what I want to
nauseous.
do.
Slowly.
Yeah.
So any verbal
Slow.
spell right now at DC 10 Constitution.
To cast it successfully. Otherwise, you retch a little, like you almost open your mouth and you fail, like you don't do it right. I'd say it's top of the order, RJ.
Stefan, is there any? Can I communicate without using my action?
Yeah, talking is a free action. You can do not even on your turn, or you can do it on anyone's turn, within reason. Like you can.
Hey guys, you want to get behind me so I can use Fireball again?
Yeah. Shoot some-
Okay.
It took about 6
Uh,
hours.
I am going to.
Took about 6 seconds.
How would climbing a 10-foot ladder be for me?
Like,
Would I just be able to boost myself?
Can you
Up.
pick me up on the way?
I can't. I can't.
No, I was in the.
You are.
I'm like.
It's at your
yeah,
shoulder.
you
It's at
can.
your head level, right?
I
Well,
think.
a little bit under, so like here for you. Right?
Yeah, roughly.
Because you're. Yeah.
Can you pick me up on?
I mean, I'll say it's just difficult terrain.
Okay, so have.
So you're 10 feet up. Instead of being like 5-foot climb like it normally might be, or 10 foot
My
for your
only
time
issue
of action,
is
I'll
I'm
just
the
say it has
last
to be.
person. You're right before
Okay.
me, and I
So
just
go
provoked
up 10
it,
feet.
so it came following me.
But I can
I'm
take
just
my turn when I'm
measuring it out before
Oh, yeah, your horse.
I'm gonna attack first, but I wanna. So that would be 5, 10,
30.
I still think
30
maybe
because it's
for
10 feet up.
one.
Yeah.
So I could get to
Well, for
like,
the second one,
ledge.
but I can use my action right now if I wanted to.
Okay. Well, that would suck, because
Whoa.
then nobody can get.
You could go.
Sorry.
Oh,
I mean, you really don't.
Maybe blocking the entire.
You just need to get away from me
I don't
because I can use the height. So you could.
Well, you can't because they're on the floor.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I could move over to the other side of the room. Okay.
Before we do this, I forgot to say. So this guy, he ended within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm skirmishing.
Okay.
I'm gonna move 15 feet. 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Without opportunity of attack.
Okay.
Continue.
I'm gonna attack Swarm 1.
Okay.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
I'm gonna use Great Weapon, whatever the one. I take -5.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Fucking hell. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, my
Here comes
God.
another.
Dude, that's what we needed right now.
Yeah.
9,
You're getting ready to cast Fireball and you see that.
I mean,
10,
it's half damage, but still. So don't double. You have to double it.
9, 10, 14 plus 10, 24 damage.
24. Is that before double or after double?
That's before double.
Okay, so 24 is the total. That kills it. I don't know how you do 95% of this thing's HP damage as a swarm with a longsword or
A great sword.
a great sword.
That's
Can I just...
Yeah, please describe how you.
Just gonna like...
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep. And you guys are like, RJ, that's not gonna work.
Oh, damn.
Alright, don't worry about that Fireball.
Because I
Strategy.
reduced a creature's hit points to 0, I can bonus attack with my greatsword again.
Okay.
Please. Good.
Well, I had a second attack anyway,
Fucking
Oh, yeah.
nat 20.
so I have 2 more attacks.
Dude,
Uh,
we prayed to the dice gods.
More
He
scramble
does,
decks.
yes.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Great Weapon Master -5.
Yep.
We pray to the dice gods.
This one's already half dead.
18, so that hits. 19.
Yep.
It's gonna do 11 plus 4, 15, 25 damage. Halved.
12, which is enough.
Oh my
Yeah. That's insane, dude. That is not how I saw this going at all.
Oh, nope. Never mind. It's not dead.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's got 1 HP.
Okay.
No. Well, you still have
One more
another.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
You still have another attack.
You can do 1 damage.
I thought
halved.
I thought
Yeah.
Oh.
Bonus action attack with the great sword. Great weapon fighting
Yep.
again.
Oh boy. Yeah.
13 plus 1, 14.
Yeah. It's got 1 HP.
12, 14, 24 damage.
It's dead and a half again.
Just that one extra bug.
It has 26 HP. It's yeah. It survives for so long, relying on that like taking half damage thing, and hoping no one fireballs it. So yeah, you just like enough of this swarm, and you just fiddle your stick
You fiddle your stick!
all over the floor in here.
Sick fiddle.
I think theoretically. Oh no, because it's a bonus
Fiddle?
action.
Your stick, dude. That is an all-time quote.
I fiddle.
You should have
RJ
started like a
fiddles
quotes log.
His.
I kind of have captured some, but not
watch
as
all
good
the
as an
videos.
official.
You gotta
log.
watch all the videos.
I know.
Go full Lou autist mode.
I could.
Does that
It's
take
not
us out of
unlike
combat?
something I
It
would
does.
do.
The portal goes
That
back to
sounds
its blue
just-
glow,
Full Elon.
and the.
My heart goes out to you.
Hold on, let me double check this.
Take that back right now.
Alright, I take it back.
I'm not a
That was not as difficult as I thought it was.
You
gonna
guys,
We-
billionaire.
be. We kind of fucked them up.
yeah, you guys had fired it. You guys fireballed it and did fire shackles. You guys didn't even know they were vulnerable to fire. And you guys-
Hey, what can I say?
Honestly, though, they did 18 points of damage to me. It's not instant, and I had 9 points already from that acid, so
That's not nothing.
I'm pretty close to half health.
Haas house. Are we out of initiative?
Combat is you're done.
Oh,
we're
combat,
combat,
sorry.
yeah.
I use my turn now, right before it ends,
that because I learned it?
And
I
cast
it or
healing.
something?
I mean, you can just cast healing after.
Yes, the iron bars on the
Yes.
balcony on the other side of the room descend into the floor.
So the portal stop?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
already flipped.
It changed to a different. Changed back to blue. RJ's gonna go up.
Okay. I follow.
You can move
The next
yeah,
chief.
down the hallway a bit.
So this is again like a crystal spire with
It's a crystal altar with a gemstone on top.
a big gemstone. Does anyone want to check if this booby trapped?
I'll look. What am I? Perception?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Investigation. Sorry.
Investigation. I'm not good at that. I have 14.
You don't detect any traps.
Cool.
I'm gonna grab the gemstone.
You Indiana Jones that bitch, and nothing happened.
Did it once already.
You Indiana Jones that bitch.
This is just turning into Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
He has the mace. He's stealing jewels with.
You got the gemstone. It's
gemstone.
glowing slightly, and it feels like slightly warm and almost seems to thrum a bit in your hand.
Can I
but-
do an Arcana check on the gemstone?
10.
I kind of want to do it since I have advantage and -1. I want to see what
Yeah.
happens.
Go for it.
14. 13. That's
13.
hilarious. So 13.
It does seem to have some sort of magical enchantment on it. You're not sure what, but
Hey, anyone else want to look at this thing?
Ouch. Can I do an Arcana check on it?
go ahead.
I think it's 14.
Do any of you have detect magic as a cantrip?
I actually just put in my learning right
You learned it.
now.
Oh, let's go.
Detect some magic.
Sif, look at this thing. What does it do?
It's 17 on that roll, actually. It's 10 plus 7.
Okay. You
I was just reading it.
you detect magic as well. Or
I
no?
guess, yeah.
Okay. You both then identify that there's some sort of conjuration magic on it, as well as abjuration. It seems to be multi-enchanted.
You feel that? Abjuration. Conjuration.
Eric, or Cladoro with your... So detect magic doesn't tell you what anything does, it just gives you the aura, and like where it's coming from. But Eric, or Cladoro, your Arcana check also
I was like
identifies that.
literally reading
It seems to... be the other half to a hole of some kind.
It's a spell
It doesn't really do anything by itself.
What kind of jewel is it?
It is a amethyst.
Amethyst. It makes a funny noise when you run across it in Minecraft.
It does.
I believe I used purple on the map. Not for the little circle underneath it.
You did. Maybe.
So, let's throw it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, well...
You try and put in the bag of holding and it resists crossing the interdimensional threshold.
Let's put it in my backpack.
Just don't even question it. That was weird.
It's RJ.
I do question it. Why did it do that?
It's probably... You think it's enchanted to do so.
Magic.
Okay.
We just...
Continue.
I'll go
Beep,
for it. Get a wall of fire.
It is a gate, similar to the gates you've seen in the forges. You can reveal it up until the end of the hallway.
That's a long hallway.
Is it light down here or is it dark?
I think I know the answer, but I might be wrong.
Up to there or past there, Steph?
Well, if
Up
it's-
to there for now. We'll move it soon. It's dark.
It is dark.
I have
Benjamin!
a new spell for the.
Yeah, I just
dark
imagine you
vision
like
people.
scroll through. And
Oh,
there's
hell
like
yeah.
a section where it just says it's dark.
I have
Oh my god.
What did I roll?
120 foot of dark vision, so 1, 2. What's 120? It's 24.
You have enough to see the end of this. A walkway artfully painted with dizzying geometric designs runs down the center of this long, grand hall. The vaulted ceiling rises 25 feet overhead, and a quartet of headless iron statues stand vigil on the left alcoves, raised 15 feet off the ground. So those alcoves are actually raised.
There's one right here.
The statue's 4 heads lie in fragments along the ground, along with long, spidery legs that may have once given the strange things locomotion. 2 bronze gates once barred passage through this corridor, but they've both been smashed open.
So this is like a smashed open bronze gate, and you said they have there's heads and legs kind of
Just around and below these statues.
Okay.
Mr. Artificer, what do you think about that?
Can I do like a...
You an artificing check, like a
yeah.
tinkering check.
Yes, let's do that.
Use your intelligence modifier.
Not that far.
Well, you're the one that dropped it, and then you know.
12.
12. You know enough to gather that these things look like constructs. It's made of iron.
That's so boys.
Very, very not dissimilar to the ones you just fought. Just again, different construction.
But they're not all they're not rusty.
No. Surprisingly, everything in here, compared to the forges you were in earlier, seems in very good condition. There's no rust. There's nothing falling apart. The magic here seems so far to be fairly stable.
It's almost too perfect.
My robot goes up to some of the debris on the closest one, and he's looking sad and holding some of the parts.
He picks up some of the pieces.
Yeah.
You pick them up and nothing happens.
You want to take some of this shit, bud?
I mean, we can build more robots.
Yeah. It's that meme I said.
Fast as fuck, too.
Yeah.
I said.
Now you can build a robot.
I'm from around the way. I ain't leaving with nothing.
Dude, it's so funny.
I ain't leaving with nothing.
That made me laugh. Was that recently?
Yeah.
I guess we all filter into the room, right?
Yeah.
You guys.
Okay.
How much room do we have in the bag of holding? How much does it hold? 500 pounds?
It depends. Probably something like that. Pathfinder was very specific. There's a bag of holding type 1, bag of holding type 2. And each one.
I mean, that makes sense.
500 pounds and 64 cubic feet of volume.
We have so much.
We have a lot of stuff in it, but nothing's heavy.
Yeah,
You need to get a storage unit next time you go back to the ship.
Yeah.
Storage.
Or each of
house.
us get a
Oh my
bag of
god,
holding.
that's a great show. Like Storage Wars, except
yeah.
it's D&D Adventure storage cabinets.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
That'd be hilarious. All right, you want to throw a couple pieces in the?
Yeah, we'll take a couple.
Anyone with really like RJ's dark vision can see into that next room through another bronze grate, and you see don't move it yet, but you see short stone passway, walkways on the far side of the room and the close side of the room, and in between you see water.
Okay, so okay.
So yeah.
Well, let's walk. I'll walk on down and check
Yeah,
out
I'm
the
right
next
behind
room.
You guys are the only ones with dark vision.
I don't have any.
I have it. I have 60 feet.
I
I
wrote
have 120.
Okay, question. So, the legacy is the one we're not using, right?
No, legacy's what
That
we're
is what we're using. Yeah.
Wow, I can help people see farther than I can with dark vision.
You cast it on yourself, right?
True, but I was gonna do it for the 2 people that don't have it.
That's fair.
So,
That's 2 spells, alright.
yeah, but I don't really use.
Passive perception is 18 over here.
I feel like that's a
18
good way to
passive
use
perception?
it.
Yeah.
What's everyone else's passive perception? What's their 10 plus passive perception modifier?
13.
13.
14.
Oh.
Oh. 12.
Yeah, so Baldy's in a league of his own every time. Baldy, you notice that some of the claws remaining from his iron statues seem to have blood on them, and it's still wet.
Guys,
Sorry, it's not wet, but it is fresh.
the statues have blood on their claws. Let's try to stay against the wall when we're moving past them. maybe.
I mean, his robot's already fucking around with all the pieces.
I'm just can we keep walking? We past him.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys-
How about the robot? Just have.
You guys walk right past him. But I'm just saying, you know, some blood.
And I mean, the gates are bust. Somebody's been through here.
Yeah.
I bet you it's that.
Yeah, probably.
Snake Man, I'm gonna call him.
The next room is like those two pieces of paper that are in the back corner.
These two?
You can sort of
This
just
one?
just move the left one for now, since you're at the door.
Ooh.
Alright.
Giammacheco.
Can we all move?
Yeah.
Looking. So again, this gate is broken. I would have drawn it maybe broken, but I didn't realize that until
Like, huh?
I had drawn it. A large pool of water fills this room, leaving a 5-foot walkway around the perimeter. The walls are decorated in mosaics of undersea vistas inhabited by hideous monsters. A 10-foot wide platform in the middle of the pool supports a hunched-over statue of a twisted creature, its tentacle-infested mouth clutching a large red gemstone. The top of two narrow walls, each only half a foot wide, are submerged just under the water's surface, connecting the platform to the ends of the room.
So 2 really skinny walls just under the water.
Yeah.
And how tall is the middle thing? Above them?
It's above the water, the central platform.
Okay.
You can move the paper now, I guess.
I'm gonna go out onto the platform and try and get that stone.
Can I?
You can do whatever you want. What would you like to do?
The gem's up here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I want to cast pass without trace on us.
Yeah.
I mean, and honestly, when you look into this room, the statue like startles you. You're like ready to throw hands with this thing, and then you realize it's not moving.
Eldritch Horror.
I zoom in on just this.
We call it horror.
What horror?
Which horror? Horror.
Lucas was in class with somebody one time and they were talking about a horror.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's sick.
Yep.
Is it like... Can I tell that if the gem is just like resting in this thing's mouth or it's like affixed into this this statue of whatever it's made of?
It's hard to tell from across the room.
Okay. You cast Pass Without a Trace?
Yep.
What does that do?
Gives everyone plus 10 stuff.
Stealth, yeah.
I have disadvantage on stealth. But
Might not work, I don't know. But then I can't do the dark vision.
I'm gonna try to stealth through this room.
I'm gonna try and go get that thing.
So it made him feel like aggressive, and then it just went away.
No, we just got like scared, like we thought it was real. And we're gonna have to fight this thing.
Oh, sorry.
I'm rolling for stealth.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I also would love to roll for stealth.
You guys do that?
I guess we don't.
You don't have to be in the aura. I would assume I'm going to ask permission from you guys.
You guys?
No, I mean, they don't roll stealth, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean, I could roll for stealth. I hardly ever do. It's
You
disadvantage.
radiate a concealing aura in a 30-foot emanation for the duration while
Yeah,
in the
with
aura.
plus 10.
You and
That
each
should do
creature
it.
you choose have plus 10 dexterity.
Alright, I roll for stealth.
20.
Don't tell me yet. Hold on.
Oh, great. No, that's great.
17,
I'm so
19.
happy for you.
How was it?
Plus 10 really helped me out.
Don't do
It's
it
just
again.
22.
29.
2 kills.
Okay, so
22.
Oh.
you
20, 32.
you do also see, like I said, a second grate exits this room. That one is not broken open.
This one?
Yeah, and then you also see in the corner closest to like your hand right now, there's another what very clearly looks like a door without a handle, and it's like similar as a large iron slab, similar to the one that you guys when you first entered this area encountered, except this one is much smaller, and it's decorated with an image of, again, similar to the rest of the room, some sort of monstrous creature. But again, without it has no handle or of any kind.
Alright, so we all stealth.
Okay, so
I didn't.
Wait, you didn't?
where's my pen?
Am I literally the only one?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I will too.
You get plus 10 to stealth, so.
You always do the opposite. We don't stealth, you go invisible.
I mean, I could do that. No, let's do stuff.
So you get your plus
28.
modifier plus
Plus 10.
10. Okay. I'm so sorry. 30.
God
And
damn.
I'm at 29.
Okay, sorry. 30, 29,
19.
19.
Clyde.
8 plus 10. 20. 20. Let's say 20.
You can see.
32.
That you.
Pretty good.
The highest stealth I could have rolled would have been a 36.
Okay.
But you didn't.
You cast a spell and you start entering the room, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk that way and then try and
Where
go
was the statue
across.
again? Right
It's
here?
in the
It's in the
middle.
middle. But we have to be within
Okay,
30
so
feet.
look as you get.
Well, I'm following everything.
We have to be within 30 feet of each other.
No, I think once we roll
Of
the
me,
check,
but-
it's
Well,
fine.
Specifically
yeah, I
of
don't
Sif. Oh, is it just once we roll the check we have that, or do we have to stay within 30 feet of Sif?
Pass without a trace.
I think you have to stay. I think you don't stay, but.
But
spell.
when they cast, we have to be within.
Yes.
And then it can.
Okay.
I think you can cast it, and then they can. Then you can move in different directions. I think.
You leave no
No.
tracks.
Okay. Is it?
I'm following.
So you all go to the left. Is that correct?
I am.
It says concentration 1 hour.
Oh. So.
It doesn't
What
mean
order
that
do you
the aura
adjust?
moves though.
Right.
It stays active.
Okay. So anyways, you get up to this area, and looking at this wall that's under the water, you notice that it is a foot under the water, covered in slimy green algae, and peaked at the top.
Okay.
You think this is gonna be sort of a balancing act to try and get across.
You
I
want
don't
to try?
know. I can try.
Maybe Ben.
Here's the idea.
Ben might be better. Because I'm so stealth, or because of my dexterity? Or 'cause
Her
I'm-
dexterity is way higher.
Oh, yeah. Or because I'm expendable.
I mean, I have a pretty high acrobatics too, actually.
Whoever wants.
I have good dexterity, actually.
I
Not
do
as
want
good
to
as
go.
hers.
Do you want to go get it, or do you want me to go get it? Sif, do you want to go out on this? I whispered to her. Do you want to go out on this? If you don't, I'll go.
You want it more.
Okay.
I have better acrobatics than you, actually, so I wouldn't mind doing it since you have more damage taken.
Okay.
Is that smart, actually? Because if I can get to it easier, is that a good thing?
We can tie a rope to you and pull you back.
What's the ceiling?
Okay, that's kind of funny. Let's do it.
How tall's the room?
You said 25 feet. Or that
I can
was
always
that room.
follow. I'm feel
think it's
pretty
all right.
like. I don't know. But I honestly, I don't know what to expect.
We can see how easy it is for you guys to go, and then if it's easy, you can be like, "It was easy, come on," or "That was really hard, don't."
Or just walk around.
I don't think it says how tall
Yeah,
it is,
both.
but
I
I'm
think
gonna
they're
say
both
it's probably a
probably-
good 15 feet tall.
Alright, I'm gonna.
With it's like it's straight in the walls and then it curves up.
Do you want to try to acrobatic this, or do you want to walk on the ceiling and the wall?
Oh.
How would I... Would that be better? Oh. Okay, go for
Yeah,
it.
he's
One
like, I
person.
want to do.
Yeah, we'll let RJ do it.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Spider Climb.
Dope! Let's go! New level shit!
Okay.
Concentration 1 hour. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down, or across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving its hands free. The target also gains a climbing speed equal to the walking speed.
How far down is the jewel from the ceiling?
Like 12 feet.
What'd you call it?
Well,
Spider
hold on.
Climb.
No, it's probably more like 8 feet. Probably
So
12.
I
So if
could
you get
ostensibly
big-
reach it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
You're like,
I'm a Spider-Man up,
it's like a movie. It's like ceiling that jump
climb
from
out
the
to the
bank.
middle, over the middle, and try and grab the rock out. Or I'm gonna look at it to see how stuck in there it is.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Just imagine you're looking eye to eye with this thing.
15.
Upside
Okay.
down. You're like,
And it blinks.
You
Loses concentration, falls, breaks its neck.
you're climbing over it. You look down, and you think the gemstone while perhaps snug, it doesn't look to be difficult to pull out.
I'm gonna pull out my smith's tools to try and kind of pry it out a little.
I mean, the only issue with getting it out is once you start playing with it, is just like getting your fingers in a place where you can get you to grip on it. As soon as you have a tool for that, as soon as you get the tool between the gemstone and the statue, it very quickly begins to pop out without much effort at all.
Okay, so yeah, like I'll use my tongs, I guess, then to like pull it out.
You got it.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it.
Okay.
I love that you have advantage on that now.
12.
You're not really sure about the magics involved, but you get you sense a similarity between that and the gemstone you found earlier, although they're not exactly the same.
Okay, I'll walk back. I'm gonna keep it in my. I'm not touching this one. Somebody want to check this a little bit?
I'll do another check.
I need everyone else to make wisdom saving throw, please.
Nat 1. Yeah, a fucking gaping laser hole in my chest.
14.
7.
17.
Okay.
This dice has not been very good to me today.
Put it in the dunce chair.
Yeah.
So wait, so
Give it the dunce cap.
Tomas is looking at the gem. Is that what's happening?
It was.
Okay. You still are.
Okay.
You're holding it, so you don't have to touch it.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I'm just holding it up with the tongs.
Yeah, I tried. What?
There's a D20 on your jar. Is that what you're looking for?
That was what I was looking for. Oh, good. 22 Arcana.
Okay.
Well, this is clearly a.
Yeah.
I sent you something in Discord.
You shit your pants.
Correct.
Smell like ass.
Correct.
Correct. And grab it out of your tongs.
Wonder if happens if we touch those two.
And then I sprint to the door and put it in the door.
Which door?
That door.
This one?
No.
This
no,
one?
that one.
That one.
Okay.
Well, I guess you know something we don't know.
Do I wouldn't resist it. Yeah.
The gems fits easily into what none of you have gotten close enough to see this door to see it. But there's an indentation in the door that fits this gem. You place it into the hole is in the mouth of this monstrous creature. You put it in its mouth, and suddenly the door animates, and the creature closes its mouth, opens its mouth, and
The gem's gone.
the gem is gone, and the statue in the center of the room animates.
My gem.
Why my gem gone?
And roll initiative, though it's 10-10.
I kind of want to start this.
That was sick.
21.
8.
11.
Okay. 21 for Baldy?
No.
Oh,
21 for me.
I said
for you.
8.
I heard 21 and I didn't remember who it came from.
Sorry for coughing all night, folks.
Thank you. It's okay.
Just don't feel the best.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I felt so much better during the day earlier today, but
I've had that before when I'm kind of sick and like just don't feel well. It's like you
And
feel
then-
okay, and then throughout
and then
the day you get
at
worse.
night it's just
Yeah. Hopefully you get a good sleep.
I hope.
I'm sure you will. With that, I was gonna say the Jaeger flag looking over you, but I forgot you said you were doing it in the garage.
I'm not doing anything with it for like 2 more months. It'll sit somewhere.
On purpose, or like that's just how you are? You mean?
That's just how I
The
am.
creature?
I'll like wait till it's actually warm and I can clean out the garage and put it up.
Oh,
Like,
that's
you know.
good. I just wouldn't do it just
It's
because
initiative.
I never do stuff right away.
Actually, wow, that's funny.
Yes.
I rolled this initiative, looked it up, when I rolled this initiative, and then realized I had rolled it, and then I rolled the exact same number anyway.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Um,
To be.
okay, Clitoro initiative.
18.
Okay, Sif, 11, and Ben.
12.
Yeah. Just
RJ
for
is rolling
initiative,
good on
I'm
initiative
rolling.
tonight.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah,
This.
looks amazing.
Is this something
It is good, but it's it has eucalyptus in it, so it like kind of burns like a lot more than normal.
Wow, is he high on that shit?
That they do. I was at the zoo yesterday. There was a homie who was just like slumped, like hugging a branch. Dude, he was passed the fuck out. He's so cute.
Dang, that's awesome. I forgot you said you were going. Just did you go by yourself?
Is he really
Emma and I went.
Nice. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was cool.
I'm trying to figure it out what he did.
It was warm. It was
Probably
nice.
only-
Oh yeah, that's right. Yesterday was really nice too.
They tore down so many trees.
Dang.
I mean, in front of the rainforest and stuff.
So yeah, the creature-
I have to redo it.
Like I said, begins to move. It's sort of like one of its arms jolts free, the other, and then it sort of like shakes its whole body, and the legs sort of begin to animate as well, and it pulls out, and you can see like 4 arms with claws at the end as it sort of starts lurching towards all of you. First up is RJ.
Is it in the middle of the room?
It is still in the middle of the room, yeah.
Is it like large? Like
It is a large creature. No, it's medium. Sorry.
So
it's a medium-sized creature.
normal person.
Yeah. Something that looks big like that picture I showed you.
If you guys, oh sorry.
No, may not have anything quite like that.
If you guys stay far enough back, I can cast Fireball again.
Hey, Steph,
Mm-hmm.
how long ago was this encounter?
Time-wise?
20 minutes.
I'll say 10 minutes.
Cool.
It would have been less, but you guys took some time to identify some magic stuff.
I was gonna say, that's fine. I was just wondering because of Hunter's Mark.
I mean, that's kind of
Use
like
it on him.
Yeah.
Hunter's
not
Mark.
quite, but it's a little more.
It's a
That's cool.
monster.
Yeah.
That's good.
Even though he showed us the monster, in my mind it keeps being like a panther. So that's kind of
Yeah.
interesting that you have that right there.
All right.
As it stands there too, new eyes come out of from its boiling mass, and while other eyes disappear, mouths form and then emerge. Its entire anatomy seems extremely fluid,
Can I
and stable.
can I do a check to see if
On your turn, you can roll. Yeah, feel free to check.
Uh,
You're last. Sorry.
I am going to move to that square, like the big rectangle area. I'm gonna bonus action get big, and I'm gonna hold my combat if it comes towards me.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Cladaro. I think we're going to try to schedule
You
this
still have
first round.
spider climb, by the way.
What was that?
You still have spider climb. It's 1 hour.
But it's concentration. When you cast Echo, does that break your concentration?
Bonus action.
Echo is in the spell.
Sick.
Okay.
And
Does that change your?
no, I'm gonna hold my action. Hold my. If it
How
comes
deep is
towards
this water? Can't see.
10 feet deep.
Can my echo walk across water?
Can it fly?
Okay.
I
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Is Echo in? It's on Tasha's.
I think it's no,
I
it's
thought it was critical role.
it's critical role.
I think it's been.
Oh, really?
I thought the dungeon dudes talked about it, and they usually only talk about the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount.
Okay. Oh, that, I
Is
suppose
that-
that all is critical role.
It's critical
Yeah.
role. Wizards didn't.
It was Mercer wrote it for D&D. Like it was like a collaborative effort, I think.
Then I think technically it's.
If I have to run across this skinny wall, is that like one check or one for every square? Or
One per movement. Like
DC would be harder the longer it is.
Like each turn, I would make you make a new check.
It's an official Wizards of the Coast campaign setting book, so it's an official rules.
And I'll say if you move at half speed, I'll give you advantage on the acrobatics check. If you move at full speed, it's gonna you have regular check. It's a regular check.
Okay. And this thing spawned right in the middle, so it should be like.
I'm gonna roll D4 to see what square it's officially in.
Okay.
D6, but bottom right. Yep.
All right. So then. All right.
You can cast it to. You can move in any direction.
Dragonite?
Yeah,
Nice.
which I'm assuming is up as well.
I think that's how I used it when I had mine. So
then theoretically it could fly.
Okay.
yeah, I can walk on water effectively.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Bonus action. Echo Knight 15 feet away. 25. I'll move all the way. And then I'm going to attack
Echo Knight.
him. My rapier. Oh, 19.
19 hits.
Let's try this one. Figure out. 26 plus 4. 10. Piercing. My robot will also move. It moves 40 feet. That's gonna go full speed.
Acrobatics check.
Disadvantage?
Yep, full speed. Oh, sorry, straight roll.
6 natural. 7.
Falls in the water.
I'm gonna roll a 50-50.
Yep, odd left, even right.
Falls to the right.
And also roll a d4 to see how far down it makes. Down the path it makes before it falls off.
How far down and deep?
How far down the path it goes.
1.
So way back, yep, there.
Right over there.
Wow. This guy. Epic fail.
Can the robot swim?
I think it's...
Can my echo fly and my robot swim all around?
What? Are you a battle master?
Yeah, Battlesmith.
Battlesmith.
Clidar on the else?
I attacked. Bonus, no. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
The creature's turn. It begins to get out this really high-pitched screech. But not out of the mouth that you can see. You see a mouth sort of move from behind its back, screeching as it moves, as it crosses its body, and it swipes a claw at the ghost, the echo. Does it have an AC?
17.
Oh, that's not bad.
It misses. Second claw. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's then how good is acrobatics? Skills. Pretty good. Okay.
Well, I got here somehow.
That's enough. 24 is gonna be enough. It runs across the pathway towards the group of you, like legs erupting from it to catch the ground just as it gets there. And then it swipes 2 more times at RJ.
Kind of like Tars from like.
I also held my action to
You
attack
did. So
it,
you do that first.
Kind of like Tars from Interstellar. Like it's like.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
But natural and liquid.
First attack. 17 plus 6.
That hits.
Yeah.
You want it in the center or something?
I guess so, yeah.
9, 10, 14 damage on the first hit.
14 damage. Your sword claws through it. Blood erupts violently from the wound, and is very quickly disappears into the creature. Seems to have hurt, but the creature seems too unstable for the damage to remain visible long enough for you to really get to see it for long.
Second attack. 12.
12 is not enough to.
Okay.
Is anyone else within reach besides the robot?
Oh, fuck! I already used it.
Not within reach.
Okay. Ben's top 10 feet away.
2 more claws that are good in. 14 to hit and
Misses.
27 to hit.
Hits.
Did you roll acrobatics for it to run across the thing?
Yeah.
Did it.
Rolled like a 26 or something.
Oh, fuck.
It ran across his hand.
Yeah.
So only one hit, 9 points of slashing damage from its claw, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
You said 9 points of damage?
Yes. I think that's what I said.
Yeah, oh yeah, I wrote it down. Look at that.
Look at that.
Ouch.
What would you look at that?
You said con check, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I had the right modifier.
No.
That's its turn. What's this to Ben?
Alright. I'm gonna cast
Sif's on deck.
Fireball. I was deciding what level to do it at. I cast a fireball so it only hits it, with the center point being so it only hits it. And that'll be a saving throw. A dexterity saving throw.
20 total.
So it's half damage, right?
You
Can
get
I?
damage.
I mean, I guess I could just use these. It's 24, so 12.
Yeah, 24 half 12. It seems to take the damage. It doesn't seem to resist any of it off. Again, it's flesh burning and fulfilling the air with, well, that fun smell that comes with burnt flesh. Before again, the creature. It takes longer since it was covered its whole body, but over the course of the next couple seconds, like its body morphs so much that the burnt flesh eventually disappears. Again, looks like it hurt.
Yeah.
But the nature of this creature is just unnatural.
I'm on fire today. Actually, they are.
Nice.
Sif's up with Bali on
Yeah.
deck. We'll probably call after Bali's turn.
I moved up, throw my dagger.
Love getting these fireball in 2 different combats in the same set.
Yeah.
That was fun.
20.
20 hits.
Alright.
Is that just a spell for you? Me?
Yeah.
I thought it was your reading items at this point.
No.
You have those. You do still have some of those gems. That necklace.
I don't think I do.
I thought you had
Maybe
like
one.
1 or 2 left.
Alright, let me
We'll have to check. I mean, we can check after.
Yeah.
Plus 6.
I have up to 4 slots to use it
25,
though.
remember that?
Did you roll a nat 20 or a dirty 20?
30.
Filthy.
What did I just say?
25.
27.
27 points of damage.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that hurts.
Jeez.
I mean, maybe.
Right, we believe we are. I
We're
believe
hurting
we are.
it.
Yes.
Then I'll do 2 weapon.
Okay. Offhand attack.
Nope.
No.
12.
Yeah, that's not it. Oh, no, it is not it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I rolled a 12.
Yeah, what the
Okay. Anything else, Sif?
Nope.
All right, Baldy.
I'm gonna move over. Yep.
is that?
Yeah. Turn and shoot him. Well, bonus action. I move my hunter's mark onto him. 12 plus 8, 20.
20 hits.
Sneak attack. These. Hunter's mark and my damage dice. 7 plus 3, 10. Plus 6.
Wow, 3-1.
Yeah. Plus, what did I say? 10.
10.
So 19 damage total.
Okay.
3 ones is awful.
Your arrow getting pulled into its mast before falling out into the water after it, again, hurt it.
Yeah.
To reiterate. And let's go. Anything else, Baldy? Oh, make your knowledge check if you wanted to do.
Knowledge, yeah.
Yes,
See if I
yes.
Rewrite this
what
down
would it
first.
have been?
What Baldy's rolling. Actually, I got it.
What would it have been?
Probably Arcana.
Arcana. 9.
Yeah, you
Try
are.
for what it was.
Yeah.
You are. This thing is. Doesn't make any sense to you whatsoever.
Fair enough.
And we're at the top of the order, and we'll see you next time.
Woo!
Wow.
Good stuff, guys.
That was a turn of events.
Yeah.
Stefan yesterday or Sunday goes, we're going to the dungeon.
Yeah.
What?
So
Yeah, you guys are almost
basically
done with the dungeon.
Well, we were done with that part of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Now we're in a new dungeon.
We were going from like, all right, we're done with this. We're just gonna clean up the forges, go do this next part, and then, bam, you're in an arena.
I know. I think this is just going to be a grueling slugfest.
Oh, yeah.
To be, and my guess is
figured
at
we were
the
gonna
end
get
we'll
screwed
have to
up.
fight old tentacle back. We might die. we might all die.
What's the tentacle back from?
The guy told us about it on the path, on the way up.
But he's not that strong, is he?
Who knows?
Well, why do you think we'll die?
Because look at how much is still covered. My guess is that this is just an educated guess that it's a bunch of rooms that are trials.
You just mean in the whole. I thought you meant by the tentacle man.
No, well, I mean,
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
But you seemed so sure. I was like, what makes you so sure we're
Hope
gonna
that
die?
gem, that ruby's not gone forever.
I know, I want that thing.
Sorry, guys.
RJ, you just pissed off RJ. You're working
I rolled a fucking nat 1.
it was the Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool. You're under the door.
Yeah.
Arcana check.
Can I see that real quick? My songs!
It was perfect that you're the one that failed, and you were the one he was showing the gem to.
Yeah.
I'm like, well.
It works out. Fuck.
Where's my
Who
Then
gets,
stream.
Yeah.
Do you have?
who gets DM inspo?
Ooh, yeah. Sif for the control water.
Yeah. Sif had a lot of good ideas this session, and she used a lot of new magic.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that-
Excited.
I mean, also this guy did too.
Let's say
Yeah.
Clara.
Yeah.
So did Aro.
Glad did have a good session.
But also, Ben used 2 fucking fireballs.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the fireball.
That's pretty cool.
The flesh creatures being vulnerable to that. Another good thing. Yeah, it's in the pantry. Bottom drawer, second from the bottom drawer, one of the two.
Alright. Do you mind if I take home that cheesecake?
No, it's for you. Yeah,
Oh.
please do. It's not. I don't think it's cheesecake though.
Whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, definitely.
I'll bring you this map here. I'll read that first.
And I think I can finally. I've been keeping it under wraps this whole time to avoid,
You find your bag?
let's say, spoilers. But I will reveal that the name of the campaign that you guys have been playing so far is Return of the Rune Lords.
Ooh.
Plural.
Oh, beans.
I was waiting until you guys encountered Sortion for that.
That's dope. That has to be a fun reveal for you.
Yep.
Return of the Rune Lords. Oh boy. Beats.